for Mamema Kwaba and Family Jumedia at Nidin Cranshemre, Adom TV. So, Emma was separate your manager say, Osha Jumedia way. Edin yam yes or any neat equitable. Now, Majisa won't promo ye. You Abraba ye bueno, a nicer a bad that life will always be tough. Life will always be challenging. There will always be pressure in life. And life will keep on changing from good to worse. You too. Abraba ye bueno, there be a to be mobile. And until no so person wa brabo mo sakra. Abrabo nyamre sa o. Abrabo no aye bono. Efitete besine. Sa na tie. Ne momoni a wosi nkete egina ho. Epe akade ya wodi bubura no. Ena ma abrabo emre ama woni. Sabeta frache ebro ya ani. Ya de chefo mu asase ne atiase na akata so. Edne. Nanso obeto no bo brebre epagya ne ti efri anweamu agina owia bebo no enso beto aguno so ogina mu saa kosi mra obetenten na waso ebro bebrebe ebro ba akopɛ abrabo bibia ni wa emfa apiniemu bibia ni wa emfa ejamu ansa ayeyie na emom no ewo subane a wobetimi de afas apiniemu ene be kyerɛ baabi a wokɔ enti nyehunu se ya wo nipa die abrabo no enye mresa na gya se da bia wo de complain ma na ebre ene brand de wo ho ahwese de wo ho on sabesi form nye da bia na be ko yie amfonso de obeye emponku gon de obedi gitumu na mmom no se utimi yi nyoma bi fu abrabo mu na odi nyoma bi eka ho. There are behaviors you have to let go. Sa me de say na tie subano. Ese otochene. Na ohwe wachi. Na no. Wode wo ho compare obi ni pesimesi wa ye agame na me dabi. Suban bi ho a se ugemu abrabo enya kansie. Obi ade ne laimu. Na mo wode o laimu no se wotimi sua kwa befa so etu minikatuo na wadi nkunim. Se opese udidi na ye kama ye aduane ayedie we de kama ye aduane ayedie sanso na opese wadwene so eyeyi a ye wo adwene ayedwene onipa dua no wo ho na suban wo ho na adwene a wodwene na sunsum wo ho ense da udidi a wodi na pa ma we de moto ye no sa na nsempa ba ma wadwene so ato yie na mpo suban pa a wodote mo ba ma sunsum so ato yie enti enwene se wababa be yiye wo mra empo wadwene mu ayefi ena enwene se wabrabo be yiye wo mra wodo eni wadwene ponso abrabo ye wakade a yede bubura. So begin to replace low self-esteem with motivation to be better. Wodachi be ya ni nyina so anyway abrabo no enhye na mu no enso no munchiminka na momwone a wasua enso na dware no ena obekoyie de dika ne sa obepe enamfo a wo hyenkuran enamfo a wo subane enamfo a wo suahunu na empo woni a won hye onkuran no gya onto baabi sabi nya by force samu yi wo namfofo obi kan ne protocol say your associations will determine your destinations woni a no nante no be kire bi ba beduro obi su ka say show me your friend and I show your character o kire mo adamfo be kire osuban enti namfo huhia nanso namfo pa esombo namfo ehuhia abrabomu namfo pa esombo abrabomu sanso na abusua wo mu yi enye obi a na pe oyiye pe abusuani asebe wapo wo nyansa na fa ho twere no na sua de firi ne ho aduma ye wo yi obu a oye bibia e ofe emu wani nguso na bi sanse ade a wo yi de na wo yo ya eye na sua ne suban no emfa ni tan enhwe no na prisla de osori a ona da bia e ma na adwuma na ni take over aduma na prisla nti de e wo nia wo yo nti na meta me frɛ no eza pese obi frɛ wo a ne nyina so ene nia wo yo ene kwane a ofa so ekasa ekyire nipa and a better one for 4. You see, if you want to transform your life, you need to protect yourself from people who will pull you back. You need people who know and until so ye oh we want me oh yanko say yanko fa yanko no musa yanko di machi yanko pe member say yanko for no watwe one sign anyone no kasa achi. There are people you need to protect yourself from. You can change your life if you change your friends. Yet you what you say one nkoko ba nantia akoma na achi wo. If you hang out with chickens, you definitely are going to be plucked by the eagle. So when you come nantia, empo akoma and a chiwo. Na usia any waso nantia is true. And to share also by osono and na abajata na emo wonwura mu esuro wo. Udu baby na asawa bra ka che won se meko manim ba kwa ka ho. Udu baby na asawa ba ma obu aka se meko ba kwa ka ho. Udu baby na asa jamu aka se metu me nan wo china komanim kakra. Baby wadru apese wo jamu no. Ho na wonhira efriba. You are bompire nko yie. And na aka se wo jampa bo no. Ebi ene na be yie. Entimi nue. Abrabo ayebo no enye enkonya. Eno obi kan abrabo onye miracle. Abrabo enye enkonya. Abrabo nyina so esubane. Eye neye eye suahunu ni nyansa. Eye kasa ye kan ya adwen process for self talk. Eye nneoma ye sinkete se ebeyo. Nneoma ye jamu ene abrabo. Se wo hwe me a wone gye me ho. Sa na me so manage wo ho. Na wani agye me ho no bisa se de na mama yo amedum pempenso ameduro no na pa bi kan wo de ho me so me hwe wa manage wo ho bi bisa se de na wayo awadu ba bi awaduro no wo kire me na me kire wo a yenyina sakra abrabo mu a ya brabo ebe yie ese se yete fa kwa ye ka se life is tough. Yes, life will continue to be tough, but tough guys will always win the race of life. Abrabo be koso ayedene abrabo be koso emesu atogu yeso na so won ye wonim ne adi nsuo ye no won ene edi nkunim abrabo enti me nua ba ma ne me nua ba bebe wo gina bia no men kanda sa abrabo ayede ka se ayedene na me pa kade ebunkam de ayedene so simple dako bia se duane mu odu se de na wo de se kan bo ho baako mienu ento se bebo du no bo se duane ho atwa kakra bi sana brabote anamuntuo baako mienu edobeko anim na mom ko baako na san wachi a mempa ba san sode na ko anim wo yoyoyo a ebe kwadre na wahu se ye no you say practice makes man perfect ukoso ye no na wo hunu simple wo obi a wo so anopa untimi hwe yire no mpo kan say I love you and dey catch it won say na me catch me kan say oh sweetheart I love you ne ye be de na wosua yo a sa akasa na kan no ebe hye ho kan nkwan na wasua yo sua bibia esefata yo sua bibia ehye wankasa nkran yo sua bibia ekenya wo eyo na gya nyoma eka wo hye no eyo sua bibia betimi ama abrabo so aba mfa so ama wo na obi na gya se nyoma wo ye no nyina eka wo hye no abusua emede se woni twa na montuo we me mpa abo ne se onyame be hye wo dene ahye wo ma na de aye nyina ba wie peyo anedai diam je so ene ni ta kotego me dam panimfa wo so masene bo me chedom a me dwumade ba ho titire agya mpadu webek ena Priscilla me dam ase ena mo hwe camera sound ena MC afo nyina me dam ase wo chena nyame ya adom na adom do yen e wa Adom TV a adom so na be hira me ye hia bio oni onyame entina.
No sia boy de mama me mamunyina che me mo akwa Badwam TV Badwam kase so ena no pensam asie na braso sauti biesa Adom TV Badwam kase oba Facebook/Adom TV akase no ho say Go TV so benya yen e wo 176 and DSTV so channel no e 280 ano pensam ne obetie wo mu bini nananom ne ade hye wo mo nkwanta eso wo mu sre Wamu school block bi a yeja to obe 2015 mo no mpanifo meto aso emfama wo ye de mu nche mo no ebe bramo na fei Apramdo so nananom atrankonya e de adesre to aban no so anim kwan no o mayi ye mfama won sansem weyi ene ne sefata se utie na no pay daro mamede bro me ameso mo no medi afia amankwa tamaklo afia ni DMT se den sam ni chemu ankasa etie ye hwede ana na nei wo hwe se de suku eho ensem aye bibia wo ho no a adehye wo mo nkwanta wo Kintampo South mensimu e wo bono Mantam Bunu East Mantam ni mu no nananom atrankonya se school bi a wo mo hyase be 2015 mu no wo ma jai de si ho akade ne ma bi anim wo trempanifo so wo mra mesisi se school no e ma wo
ya sabi ede the buy sabi better kunya so enche bi ade no how be mo bi se NGOs bi ni ma na yo meboa me ebeboa me ene mrantie yo wetima ko mo bom se o manya bi ya o de support nkra o mo school mu ano kunya ni eyi na o mo so nya ba bi atana nya ne ma nyina na o betimi ya akoto aban ni se aban emmo ba se magunu nya nyansa ni adisuahunu bi se o meboa ama nchirima no nkwanta ne nchirima no so o manya ba bi atena suade a eye
ye ne sukuufo enso twetwe nkoma wo moda won samadi sei
Divisional Chief here wo Apramdo nana eja kwame na wotoso du ebako nana de adesre to aban anim se Apramdo ina community roads no aban wo se wani die mu abra na be ye ma wo mu na adehye wo ho no wo mo bredodo nana ne adom kase edi nkomoyi.
The Apramdo Fie is the original community that has expanded with all the satellite residential suburb areas like Racecourse, Apollo, and etc. However, while the roads of these areas seems to be in perfect conditions, Apramdo community inner roads are in deplorable condition. We are aware contractors were awarded, but until now, no serious work has been completed. I would therefore like to request your intervention to ensure that the contract is fully executed.
And which atoye mantemu swafo kwabeno chirida komensa ebo ohini yabaso isanse ni nyansa ne nimdie wetimi ediabo amakro no etumpon
se ende benya akwanya maba no emide pide so wetum woni yerma di so anem gidi de oyenkaboma wenya in your 6 subdivisions onunti no mende yetum na yeshia na sana na se etum aye de madi mende waye fefefewa na mejidi pade de maso na internal families no so a wo ha no so ti dem wara kan no reconciliation no emama wetwum na ti dem kan no onya acid asem ne de be kan ye be kan afasha odi enyara o de ne odi ebu.
Enkwanta South District Magistrate Court Owura Joseph Evans Anan Okrompa atiedwamo no Owura bia wanya mfia aduanan emiensa no din ede John na nanasei wadana kwa kotre aposifo ekukum ni nyina ene se 29 September no Kwanta South mensimu otimantemu tutwetwe bi ekoso no papa yi wom susu se wonum hu bi nti won kotre mbra wo ye nhwehwemo Adom TV kase etoso
court dem ya hunu body mbo security for na abo free na no me amegina ha no mini security for na ye ni omudin sawaso ekoba adwumaden ndra nyina ye press conference omu gina ye ho enenso a ye de ne ba ya court ho so no judge ne nanum kasa ene we na odi asem no akosi no ya ni age ama na aboro so ya hunu say abambofo ene court ene bibia no omu ye omadwuma papa enti yenso no ye de ahonden ene ye kukuduro nyina bata wo machi na sa nkrofo boni we amatimi adisajuma no yemfo mu nyina embehye abansam na aban na ne yesa hia titiw no say a police for enni tumi ennim nkrofo no ye timanfo we no ana ye nuanom basarefo ayakuye nipa no ye na esese ye mboa police for bebi bia ya tinka say sa nkrofo no ehyehye bia no na aboa mo no mo nsa aban sa aka omo enti ni aban ya ne de ni court steps na omo take ni de any prison na omo de ne ko no yesu ye be di akire na de ane akohu say ampa o she prison mu ho na ya de ye dina na de ani e de ato court any bambofo ho adwuma
Adihye bi a wo poyemantemu no ene ya ba beto dwasa wanhra ensuo eho be ye dene ama won ni nyina no ye ensuo a ato ne nam so ayiri asase nyapade enti na make say Ghana Water Company for say supply bi wo ho no mu a wo poyemantemu no won mu nya bi mu nkyere mu Adom TV etwaso.
What we currently experiencing because of the heavy rains and the resultant flooding situation in our plant at Achimoda, and the one that we have there's one in Kofobia, the Densu old plant. Because of that, we've shut down these two plants to even safeguard more serious consequences. And hence, when you go to Achimoda, that plant serves Achimoda and its environs, Bodua to Akotia, and then to Kade. So it means we are not producing, and it will result in water shortage in these areas.
Enso ya ato ne fo amiensen ona wo epoyamantem de onho akere won pai sanse enipa bebre na na ahwe wo ne japade akwan bebre na ne nsuo ayira fa ebi enko ebi nso ema enam so ama nadum adwuma efo nimpo ema won ho ye ha wo kọ ho no mo kọhwe kwan obetimi aboa amatemamufo nso so atorenchem biara ento omo
ana ba ko so wo Kofobia nsuo yira ma sa plant ni bi na they say you know say ya twetwe adwumadi ase wo ya shut it down. So you say they say you know timia anya kwan ano no ma timia awura dia yesia mfidie no ewo nti aba nti no Achimoda for instance Achimoda plant no sa plant no se Achimoda kuro Akotia Bodua ekọ akosi Kade nti free memenda no eba no ya shut it down that plant no nti anu we no beba nsuo ho akwatwe kakra.
Mayemongremu na yankwa wasa ene ne mpotamo hodia wasa dominance na yekwe wa Memphis Central or Western region na nase wo bo na dehye ene ajapade ho banti ene Ultramodern Police Headquarters wo pa ho entoma Adom kase edeba
ebibi so ye se minya adaye so na medetu mempanyifo ene adofo so omo so mase na yentu anamo de di kan ne ase ebesi hospital ye sha ase no one you say ikro bia ase bia na abonyefo so de omho aba befrem ti na etwase ye pe police station na protocol sanitary heightened security e wo yentem ha
enwachi na nasan de to posifo nyina enim se ema wonfa wontade ehye won no ehunahuna omanfo e wo wasa dominase na emum oni omanfo entena somdwe mu se bayi a obetimi aye wadwuma no eyie
enti futu amede mom no se eyesom no mba besom Ghana man ne mo wenye ehunahuna ene apobo menim se yeti aye papa esan se police for aye de maba yepotem ha no omo de dwuma sonko na mesre so se eye timamufo no so osi e kai ne hu se dwumadi a omudi wa ha no enye so mo ba betata obi a ne mom se omo boye ho ban enti na omo yepotem ha enye wapayo anase police station yaba besi ase yeba na yede abeye bibia ensem fata
Nana Reko ene ye emeburu panimpa sa ye twetwerefo edema wasadomina sister land na woda Nana Cheme ase so wetimi edi ne nimdie ene ne nyansa asisa adan yi a ode yire bambomo ewo mensine no emu
media yema ho ase nya ohene bia otise ya o primpuntu eba yema ntem ha ene Ghana man nyina dia me ka kire doblase man nyina ne se obi amfa ne nimdie ne support ene ne bibia antai na naji.
Yes, yentwa so na yenkonsa fufro emu na Ora Rashid Purple se Ora Katie Hamon asembia woka yes enemmabunu onti kono bibia ni mu no ehia chawpa Adom kase etwa so.
I think that the remark is unfortunate. Young people have the right to say no to anybody, including the president, and when they say no to him, they know what they are about. And for him to say that, I think that is unfortunate, it's unacceptable, and it is undemocratic, it's unparliamentary, and he should withdraw it. We don't think that parliamentarians in his caliber, it's an old parliament, he has stayed long in parliament, experienced parliamentarians, should not degrade himself by insulting young people who are seeking to demonstrate their anger and frustration against bad governance and against the leader who has led us all into frustration, into a difficult economy, into promises that are not fulfilled, and into situations where people are not getting jobs.
Wasade to aso say Ghana hanum obi biara ni ho kwan se wotimi kogina baabi edi obi atem esan se nipa no adan ne fa ahudie edi ewo baabi ne senti se de Katie Hamon oguso ada kasa twene no won hwese saasam na woka ti a emabunu no obetwen asensen.
People are demonstrating their anger and frustration. They should be allowed. Nobody has the right to insult them. And once he has done it, we only call on him to withdraw his comments and to apologize to the young people of this country. They are dignified people who are our future leaders and must not be insulted or degraded. And once he has done that, he has violated the fundamental core of respect of leaders to their youth and of understanding who a young person is as a spring of society who will grow to lead society one day.
Campaign team Demo Ralan Kujocha Matian Rana Wodano, Womakoye Ayedie. Bra diapers nom ne niema hodo bebree dia ma baby unit a Watermale Teaching Hospital Adom Kase Edeba.
Dauda Gentuma, a former electoral area coordinator of NPP and an activist for Alan Chermantin for President 2024. As you can see, the Alan campaign team in the northern region is here at the Tamal Teaching Hospital, the gynecologic ward or the maternity ward, to present some donation to newly born babies today in commemoration of the birthday of Honorable Alan Chermantini, the Minister for Trade and Industry, and inshallah the NPP presidential candidate for the 2024 election and the next president of Ghana 2025, inshallah. So we are here today to give few donations to babies born today, 3rd October, so that we use their blessings. Their blessings will go a long way to help Alan Chermantin to become the NPP flag bearer for the 2024 elections, and inshallah he become the next president of the Republic of Ghana. That is why we are here this morning. Thank you.
Clinical coordinator and Dr. Hawa Malik and also Edin Samahudubi Etuja.
We are grateful to you and your team for the token that you have brought to them. I'm sure it will go a long way to enlighten the hearts of the mothers, and it will be put to great use. We are very, very grateful. Thank you, and more donations from you are welcome.
Amon Chief, yeah, war orange, my traditional area, and Hunabo Brim, Pra Agensem. Nana se ene sensa se human so twe no ne ade e bre nasia obo se nkro empuntu be mane mu sododo Adom Kase etwaso
ti me nananom so eye odame amankra no omuka ho na di school no ba aha ekuremu ti ye hwa na wo mudin no eyayira ti na se me mabesi me nananom na me hwese edin no be pagya na trawo na school so no ye de asase na ye nti be de to mabusu enim se na be ye na nan mudin be sa tra ho bi onti no ye mfa ya asase ni bi ma
school penyin nkasa mu no wɔkyerɛ so wɔda ase bi mmerɛ bio na napraje nsɛm a ɔno na yɛ board chairman ɛwɔ asema na ɛsɛ na midwifery training school no mu no soso no ɛkasa yɛ ɛwɔ dwumedi no ase
na mikro mo Makofa Hospital 80-bed hospital and the mikro ya approve ya baya bibia asase dawa omaya dia to was said that bia ya the vocational training and now hospital no all of a sudden media sorry the ma bi wa brochire bi wa takwa ebi wa ha omse ma no asase ne dia bon fam ma me fancy hospital ne ochina 16 acres pe omse ma fam ma ne ochina tie the hospital na boy 22.23 acres aha won dia check school no
afeda mo dia man boy ifra sen dubiase ena Badwam kase
Menye no sona Adom TV Badwam kase no pay na ha na bema kwan na yede ni nyina asie da mo krata na ye krado oba online so a stories no gumo ho pa o man hene kwabna sante ma me kira Diamond onso age wo na dwa adofo mo kwaba ye nia e bia boko o nya ko Adom
na daily Ghana guide for baby say bibia ebe dane kwa mama bibia ye boko kama na o he cameraman so o jana boy se kusu sa mranti ya o mo jeje o mo boy se kusu you know ye nya mama sa o ko mu eja mama mu ko mu ntimi nye nti kakra e de mo ka ona e balance ye nya ma sa mranti ya mo jeje mo kusu you know we ke cameraman o hwe manim de na de wa yesi manim de se o pese mi dwane you know we dey unim dey make ozo ko fa una u twabo bia bia na menya me kobo na bi di wa dize o dey na ekusu anya una me no kasa mesle mo ana ese dey le di yo o ya no mo
eh dey e ma le pe me ma no ena me ma no so wo dey o mo ma na ye nti se ma ni so she ho ahwan pa
e abufu o be ma pa no dey afia hye di team no ordinam krom di no oni ba bia na mo ya no onunum nyina yi ya ko amani o na kremofo de zara no mo ye no kremofo de kama alaji so ya no pa un se kama ne mafoi omo efan so a hye sudi sudi efan yombo bega we de omo de a hye de bi ya na de mi twin 82 ana because omo de no se na si etum pa no the boys nobody da wo.
Ene yen kan yomo ya die.
Yeah, how much die? Boys. Ana ese so afia so boys dress up press line and go no bit much. Ese dey ni pay fade out too.
Ade.
Omo share sa nikes nkiti bi no. Ana do mo. Yeah, na fi omo bo mo no ma a guy too. Mode sana mbeka a guy to ampa no mo bo sa yi tian.
Omo time muni.
Yeah, mo muni omo bre no. Oh, the problem be ndi ho. Na time man e guarantee ko school no. Una man na on ntu nyina e say bawe. Wo ba da ka so ntini. A guy too.
Mo se dia baya ni hi ano no. E da so ni ho.
Na me kan oh, na be du me man so de. Na mo friends a beach whales there. Na no be no ma ya.
Already no we be pie.
Yeah, bo bibi achi. E bo sume foforo ne de toso and 9 October 7 na make kan. Iti de bia da no de serie ene adwene mutie ene akoma pahia eda na eboa. Did ye bia na just to warm you up into the month and into the day and into the week. Said ye be ya obenya akoma pade aboa wankasa ho obusua ene oman no ene adwuma bia wo ye. Iti ka kire ho say tie bia no it is positive. Say tie bia no ka kire wa ho. Obi antimi hye unkran na obi antimi antimi ntu nan. Age wa make effort ni say obi tu. Because me ntimi me so na mu ntwe se chinchina atino na mu na ko da bi. Ti show hun kran na ka kire ho say eye ma okra. Why? Nti aba back to studio here. Ensema wo do to jo de bokate na akoye brada. Ma refi say ye de agokansie ni eye efisem ni pensem bebro na akoso awe Badwam on Adom TV na akoso so ato aso awe Adom TV so eno so bebo kwanso so camera for sound lighting and afi eye control ni makeup for nyina a driver from there by nyina we are so grateful. Yegina Welbeck Kofiampedu ntaba nkese ni so tu
ably supported by Dachine, Priscilla, Vodafone, Anaman, Dominic Isiabua, and Afi Miami Nyakosinsia.
And oh boy, no Rudolph, I know what to say.
Rudolph, eh? Randolph.
Okay.
Only I had done so when I'm a kind. Ben, it's a session, but to me, as a couple in Butuni, into or one who said, and the whole chin, Bernardano, opportunity to
signal now will come will be at it.
Oh, maybe man can't mean to me at the so your papa no and Jimmy Sita. Now no damn koto watching my press like me board the room will be at koto watch him.
That was him.
Me person me kwa kwa sa do no mo si anya no kukuom Debbie. Me ya no ma Jimmy Sita.
Next time no. No problem.
And then nyame adom. Me yo kakra bi aba but me ginem aye se me
ti. When you come ra yo dey nya adwuma.
So I would do to the work at the online service bro quickly Lady D.
Yo me the daily graphic no shase na and that graphic no so was special one shemu.
Oh wow.
Not just a Ghana. Yes, special one for financial inclusiveness.
Okay.
Not just say yes, kasem no. In fact, me told me bon kind the special, but special one no creation no. Mine not just say no from Kratafano 1 to oh man number, but we may have any kebe do 30 me boy. And a Ghana one some. Yes, it's per graphic na. But center spread na year 24 ne 25 no. And na my penny abe the church say agenda 111 project no cost we Tiffin Mountain no akwa probo. Na wokohu ye no in fact na ni asopa je se djuma no ekoso ntie no so homfoni no da ha che se agenda 111 no foundation no eno ano muguso a wo mo etoko no na enim hanso mampani adodan kwa kufu ado ne da ha o say things must change. President urges SOEs inti SSE enema esesa ado ko ne ma ko na mampani ka no Kratafano de toso miensa no ebe ma wate asemia sentie no ehwo asem no na Cocoa secures 1.13 billion to purchase cocoa intina no omonkomode bi ekoso ha no mokan se omonsa keska na momo no ye de fertilizer na ma omo a omo fengu cocoa na se na sika omkoje ye no intimi eso emranfa so nti eno kan se ma no per graphic edenam ne ho bi.
Okay, so to also the Ghanaian Times President raps boards management over AG's report and don't let power corrupt you, judges, and A2 on free. And then we are sorry, ECG apologizes to customers for system failure. The Daily Guidance, so any man say Chinese man charged with attempted murder, and Mahama jabs government over $100 million petroleum receipts. The big one, NDC fights MPP over e-blogs, and government building hospitals in over 90 districts. Area Vice President Dr. Baumia and also the Odeban. The Daily Ghanaian Guide say pro-Alan groups mark his birthday nationwide. And Ibrahim Mahama wins Emmy Africa Man of the Year. Magdan and a handy over. The man is the last year Magdan, this time Ibrahim Mahama. Congratulations, Ibrahim Mahama. The new Crusading Guide. Akonta Mining has no mining lease, mineral rights or permit, Minerals Commission. I'm wondering because just a Minerals Commission for release. No? Okay, they have all these things, the permit, the lease, and all those things. It's meaning why the Crusading Guide would put out is quite misleading. That is not the truth. Very misleading in terms of the figure. Chronicles is saying.
Chronicles say jubilation at Kaupipiasi over settlement of dispute at NHC. Na oba hema owo Pipiasi Santasi Britio Royal Family. Ena oda hena na fo wa pokua enti eno asem no eno no na Ekofo mad over AG report summons SCOs over infractions. Okay. Enti Ochehene very furious as illegal miners invade cocoa farms. Enti Ochehene na ne buafu se wo mo enipa bi nam kwati kwa so abawura cocoa fu bi munti. Eno no na ene quotation no Proverbs 9:7. Whoever corrects a mocker invites insults. whoever rebukes the wicked incurs abuse. Me who said the brofo no me just say ye papa but me coach you no na yati say but my any if you graphic no ho dey make say special one inside no ni nyina fa say o man ye sikasem ye momo ye ATM card say dey be handle ni ade na ba ko bia me hu ya eye me depa wo mu no ye say dey ye be handle ye sika eto de bi na obi sika na titru de koso aso dem no so say dey
ye mo amo no
menim say what to kwan da ma wa mo sika na say ya tworo so ade koto ade ya anyida ebi ato da ebi ato me da eye me ensa ne kura me ba ko no de na ya tworo so ye de pen na asa sign o say ye Ghana for sika no etimi twolo to number ne telephone number nyina wo so
what check right house number nyina e bogu so la ho
me say de me ken na pen keke na sign so ya nje it also said the graphic yen church no fa kwan e be handle ye sika na say collection no esu a eno na wo biem neto o de che obi nso eno na wo na afi ye wallet no so obi wo wallet nso ne sika nye fe ye ndi ye sika ne ni nyina ye ntete no bia.
Okay, so we will work day night to clear backlog of passports. Foreign Affairs Minister, if you almost adopane enyumire nyina mo ye adwuma na.
Ghanaian we adomonline.com ne dia ededi mo ha keste no no nti woje brada waken kan ya fe obete de wo mo kire no ase na yabansam foforo mo nso a enra na nya bete asalajafo say minim asa 7 ne de ebia na nyame ayadom emo aba fi say nad money military move to rescue Asalaja flood victims na nya bete nsuo no ba bia de dane ade no enkra de say awofo na pagya omo asisi omo abeti so a ede omo beko ye bom pa ye say wo bia mamu ene yira bia fi say wo eastern region no kra de enipadu ayira a ye hu omo ena 5 enso afrimu e wo eastern region enye bete
owo ne yira ne de beba na say ba nso
enye bete
because enye hoho na amana ba ne sa say ye hoho mpo a yama ho kwan o man enti owo ne yira ne de say ba hwe first no nanka ensuo to a ho ye se nkran na yi say tifi do yi na no ye call western ye koka akwam takra de bridge abuagum hye yi enkran yi say eastern yi north yi enti say baby yi dia yira ne beba owo ne so beba bia no ne ba
ye di bebre
enti ye say ba
okay
enti adomonline.com ne dia no pay omo ede aba eno no na wo hwe panifo hwe de yes fata na eno wo hwe district nadmo coordinator wo Asalaja hona sa district mefi assembly ne din na nani abrepa kasafiri ne mu omo aye bia ne yefre honorable deputy minister nadmo coordinator bebia no de ne nam no na mu aya awrade hu ye mobo ena samba ko pa de makoma so pa ne se ya bompa ye ma pomode adwuma yefo no for mu num moja ne mu na bibia ye possible for mu num ate so wo yere nyem unu aba anyem bompa ye mo ate ya mebeye nti enwo asamenie na we eba okay nti daily graphic bete se ma me bosso nti wo ba myjoyonline.com so akufuado direct siga na say SIGA boss to probe infractions in 2021 Auditor General's report. Yeah. No. myjoyonline.com. Now, Rahu Samuso and Rebe Pim of my Ghana veteran actor called Blankson. What's one animal? Seado. Oh, sure said na social media dear hina. I shock you be I say, yeah, who no woman say, who will be and who de but a bit of higher who say, Nipano, hey, as a when ye, but where dear no sudden sano. Mo ya ora call blanks in abusia on shede na mencheche more erade mfa ne kran so sie declare state of emergency in mining areas occupy Ghana to Akufuado declare kra na still omo ya omo beye ase ye kasa
declare kra na say no waboa
ase ye kasa
declare mo da homo
because kwabna serious o we enyo hoho bia o ya panifo na munimu ho mo ye dede ase omo kasa
so mo kasa si yenye omo ana ya
munimomo body ni enyu so omo as scapegoat
Greater Accra Regional Minister bi na sem na enu ana meka no o say oye madam fo Justin oye madam fo pa makachre no na me sa kan wa hanso because I have cried obi abete se wan hwe ye sanitation ni yi ama na me ma no obi foforo ya adwuma no oye madamfo na me ye nkrani na so nkra ahemfo ne te ho na omo ma pekule edu homo wa ye ntumi mpete pekule no I sent police to them but me ye nkrani what I say na ye osisofo bi wo Ramsey ya honom no wasi asoda na sofo no say will throw challenge to him say ono nyame asoda na wasi eti omubububu adan no or throw challenge to him say nyame wo ho say ontimi mu na asoda ne da na ono so ka kire sofo no say yankopon say saa eho na ye ntena no ono watumi asecure land ho no wasi asoda obeba bebubu no I just like this man. Also me yen krani but en cry for ahemfo no omo ma yen ni homo no peacefully no ya tena se ya ka baako ya ka mienu ya ka and I sent police to them. Go there. Omo tete ho ya toto dining baby aye din ti this year homo no ye di ni ye adan na ye de into me.
Anya fine. Eno ayi big agenda. Kohwe
mo be ma ye ma bresa adan.
Cocoa farms agalamsey ne namasiesa. Cocoa farms na say akokora bi abrewa bi a watimi abɔ no homode aduane koko wonim sa amena bi da ho
hwɛ de yetutu amena ne so basabasa ayi big agenda dia okay wohwɛ yi koko nua ne sisim bi ne yetutu ade na ye ma ye be wo mo ne ya ade na mo pɛ sɛ ɔkyena mo brɛsa
ne de ma na tie
da bi enye
omo dwen omo nko ho ene ba won nwene da ache
omo dwen omo ho ene no omo be bregu de kyerɛ sɛ oman he Yesu so no ne won so kra wani afika kra onim asikafo bi a na omo sisi adan a sa adan no hu a hu se eye fie pa ni ene omo ma de yeren
omo fa nya hwe
omo ma mpe
esisi hɔ kwa agi space
me meti me ma me ka ba me fa nya hu me mpe atwam enti wo wia na wo sei na wo wia na se me si adan akese me to casa akese ka ready VL epiepe oni anuonyam biu
ana me kyerɛ ma me even there enne na mo pray ye no ebedu sa mofro na ye japade ma omo na omo do different level ebetwam
and omo da say omo e adan bit say airport hills adan and Trasako dan e wo Ghana obi susu ye enti emre bi beba no Trasako dan no
ebetwam bibi foforo beba and omo e kan say wan hwe ebedu ne ma no time so no pikini no omo be hye de akọ e omo system e de aba enti mu ba ya nya hwe ye mpanifo mu ne mo say yi galamsey mu ana mo ye aso mo ba no ma be ye conferences say tu agum say de ye ka ho bi eso mu ni mo mo ye
o ma sre ano pe bi sre ye na ye nya fine bebre mo de be ye den
ma me ma say enra Erasos ne documentary awaye ko hwe nsuo a ya line up akakra ye de sugar gumo pa na say ayeti ayebe no ensuo odi nsuo pa na si ho ene odi galamsey nsuo no soso asi ho enye fine eno na America say nti ebedru ho no Ghana water say nsuo we eno na ye ba benum o nti aduro no omu di gumu na nka wose omu de quarter of the aduro no so omu di full odi full ni gumu a ebe higher pomoden ene kidney cases en kranketwa nyanya kidney cases akora ketwa eya hwanya obatan a mo hwe ye mo amunnim ho akromfo a wo mo bokro no ye ni mo amunso ye ntime nka because okoka pe the next minute wan hwe ani yakoyi wama eno ne suban ya ye de timu wo man mu hwensuo pa na ni aye sei ya kwanya te ho yi galam store whatever edi bebre committee ni edidi wo ho saa ne ye da so te ye dada mu nti dia ne ye pese ye wo man mi wa munyina motutu akwan makokọ nkofo man so mokwa na ye mo fe eso ye ba yentimi apply wa ha nti dia ne yenye ene ye mu man ne mu na awrade pete enwu other countries so because nothing is working yeah so bad munya kasa na moa
okay so on this note ahima for na de o makasa na otino asem no ayire
amama ye mabre say Eastern region ye say omo fidi akese mienu a e supply ensuo no matutum because flood asem machine no she tre
okay ya damasi here kwa ba abi see
akwaba kese bi on ba Adom TV so Adom TV so bedwonjumedi so dia wo kansi ho sempa esa kana no pa so ja medin di Enoch
Kwesi Olanyo Wallace agudie catch bakope the only nomenclature professor's degree in sports the Al Regina Wallace the nation's presenter and amazing kunya ekono kwanten kwadin small do ensa kana no penso e wo Ghana gudim eja hye no somame se nkomo no edoso na mom nyuma komiensa omo na abom ska dweteme na no penso de nkomo no eba 1xbet have always told you that betting is better than sakawa bet the intasimo we chinse utwane befu ana dini befu utwane kuma bi adini kuma sa no manum ene nti bomodin ada se ope bet dia manenya 1xbet oni mu firi ngotwen fa ho nyim na mo bet di wa wadwene betia bom tim betia sa hyehyew na mo we nyina akini na se ope bet dia manenya 1xbet dey ama boys financial freedom ama ene chairman majai emaniama egusu ekoyi edmom jefas message do tetahwi enso infections do bomodin ada se on sabitia kabi jefas do ko herbal shops ne pharmaceutical shops mo a se syphilis candidiasis why fita na so deep one nechewa prapro raw ma ultimate din chineche bomodin ada se on sabitia kan jefas message eno ne do ebitia boa sedimo gel and roll on your ultimate pain relieving gel ya de bia wudi bia fi wa pampas we pimo na ase no unya sedimo gel and roll on as product ye boaba bomodin ada se on sabitia kan ebitia boa emaniama etia koye ediama obetia from 0208986731 na on a sedimo gel and roll on yenhwetwe nkomo yenhwemo a emaniama entutu yemfama a shaman me market enye na ho temanso sabetin akabi no maboa ema bibia akoye ediama Yenhya mfanfi UEFA Champions League nyame adoma enne matches ne bi 8 years ato aso bi mbato hwe fixtures no ene se na nema Asia kwa na sakwa nika ewo dwumadi no so betu ensan pnt na akwa Tuesday 4th of October ayas beton se da fe Napoli na o ma hyesia kan Liverpool ne Rangers be hyesia kan Club Brugge eton se da fe Atletico Madrid na fe so kra FC Porto wo mane Bayern 04 Leverkusen ne be hyesia kan Bayern Munich eton se da fe Victoria Pleasant na o ma hyesia kan na fe so Inter Milan ene Barcelona ne be hyesia kan Marseille beton se da fe Sporting Lisbon na fe Eintracht Frankfurt wo mo ene Tottenham Hotspur e dia kense ne tia pemse ne Tuesday ena sa kense kese na betu ensan baso bese no Sunday na matches ne tia santo for Masempa 94.7 FM Adom 106.3 FM the live commentary of the UEFA Champions League fixtures no e betu ensan ja na fe the update no so etimia sa ta tachiri e dia ma na fe won se na nyama besi akọ e wo sa adwumadi but quickly yensa emu yaketem emfa ni etimia ensan chirem e wo enen koma e di ejan e World Cup warm up na if you World Cup warm up no afi yenko e World Cup minute na afi hwe World Cup minute nkomo a eno so 8 fensa ba in today's edition no ye kasa e dia fa official mascot ehuni a ye di aginem e dia ma World Cup akens kesi Bernard Padi Botwe e wo ni aka wachire no e wo
aka indano makomako edionan enson na afimu World Cup e de be hye so e wo kata no atodwa sena de bia ye no agukensie no ebe hyase a ye pa mascot ho entoma na afimu mascot no wopa ne ho entoma ewo April da edikan 2022 year mu ansakra na ye di group stage no draw no ebe hyehye so na mascot yi edin ene la iwa Arabic din o de kobrofuma asechire ne say super skilled player o de bakan kasemu anase twi mu a asechire ne say player o din tekrese anase player o di ball ediagro e wona nan no pa laibu yi ye be kai no e wo enijia o de ma emebunu no na afeyin so no akukudro a o de ahye omumu sebe ye o me kai no bibi biara obeko na hu se laibu o hye de jalabia ema emebunu no enijie pa afi kata 2022 no ebe krabehwe.
And that was the official mascot for the 2022 World Cup against Kesia Basu Okata Hwima Dolphina Yashane Jalabia Kesia Penya Sam Ketwa Kra Hwe nim Sinyame Adoma obedin kechane ntekehye was against Kesia between start to join him. Shane Osman say African country bakwa ono so enkoya de kra na Tunisia but hwe se na nyama Asia koso World Cup against cinema country bakwa likely so between kwankwo na nim kakra no Morocco nti unse Morocco kwankwo na nim a unso mama kari na de omare kra nti Morocco na Senegal na afi hwe mu ne Senegal Mexico so Tunisia de omonkoya de World Cup against Kesia na say say bia fisa abiri akọ metoto nyama yie hwe se na Mexico so a ehu se na nhye na besi akọ odwumadi a wo so ebetuen sendim na mum wo hwe World Cup ya akọ nyina abakosema African countries so kan nyina abuma yabo 47 matches ana ya hye 10 goals per World Cup na se ya robo sem kese na ye ka no e dey as 70 e na wa hye no so e dey ama me African Cup yen kan obi e wo se na nema esi ekọ so na no da ekọ ekonwe na sen African Cup nim ana afi so yesa de ni eche World Cup yen kasa ye di mkra ye hu so na afi wiase afa na nyina de ana ebi hu so nyame adoma nko won bebre na ho mesa de jaw na wo se na hye ne besi akọ afi ye ni abre pa wo se na hye ne esi ekọ so no abofo no e won tekishi bi ni FIFA fo won tekishi bi wo we se na mesi ko so afi ba ko ne de ko what I say ye de ko economization ye de ko na football no I retarded afi wo qualify ko World Cup no kwa keche be na akwa koyi hwese na Brazil for chi omutimi bobo na body choreography what I say omutimi bono one angle of the pitch o ma share 3 can't be omo chi ni bia one shot 3 and show more na oni na some the 40 minutes and yesa nkonya ni nyina 40 minutes but no mo wie no mo home no mo hwe se na nema esi ko so ball no ekọ na nim bruta e wo dwumade eguso edi but yenko CAF president Patrice Musembi nso akache ono so say 5 African countries na omo qualified omo di 18 sa che World Cup no o expect say on beti sa kwa better but analysis no ana media jaw no.
We love football, we are passionate about football, and we use football as a tool and an instrument to bring Africans together. All of the 54 nations in Africa. We care for each other. We are all Africans. I also want to wish the 5 nations that will be representing us, Senegal, Cameroon, Morocco, Ghana, and Tunisia. I want us to clap hands for them and wish them the best in Qatar. Thank you very much. This country has got a proud football history. I was saying to my president, including the other president, the previous one, I was expecting Algeria in Qatar. So we'll fix it. There will never be another World Cup where Algeria and all of the top nations in Africa will not participate.
This Musembi, CAF president, nothing and cancel didn't come 18 to 5 African countries no more qualified now, and I always show well. See, who put say Yamia Doma, on Betia Kupeja Frank Canadian Kunkun, a Kuntum Punina Brabanadia, Ebitia Basune, Abasuchina, away Jumedia Gusidimu. But in a related development, former Black Stars player Binso Casa, Edia Fasana Yama Bisiako ahead of the World Cup. Baby Jet Asamoja, Obakono, the number 3 man, former Black Stars captain. Now the general captain of the senior national soccer team Black Stars of Ghana is saying in that position and finish. Also assure say one day African country beat me semi but as to whether say this time and I say never some baby na ultimate chile or send Mexico so I think say someone e dey to fem boko e dey mind. We are Fred Papo former Ghana Football Association vice president. Also den komo ka create me answer ba hwe nim say nyame adoma say Black Stars you could win Fred Papo. Mami hunyama yi na say dey yenkwe.
My only hope and prayer is that we should have serenity in camp. We need serenity in camp. It should be devoid of all these acrimonious, this crisis here and there, shouting for bonuses or whatever it is. We must try and settle all as much as possible. And then even in the camp itself, as much as possible, the team should be insulated from the physical presence and visitations of many other people. You know, they may wish well, they will wish their team well, but I think it's worth leaving the boys to be in their own space at least for that period of time. I'm sure if we do that with our usual God on our side, we may go.
And see, Fred Papo, former vice chairman of the Ghana Football Association, why Black Stars Management Committee member that NNA appointed some of the things that it's me course of Black Stars Sambo Management and Kuyo Sisse and Yama Adom, that's it, me to Yamania, Ybetia Quenim. Prince Tego, the Prince of Gold, former crowds of folk, almost strike, I don't know, no button on assistants and sevens. You can't go there, never pay on no Kakosha, Arabic country or some Bugos, New Guma, but the Western Mercy course a Prince of Goose, Abba, Naomi Jim. And also then Komoka Crabija, so who's in a center, more for Dr. Panier, no they walk to Ado, the day they post Stroma, a woman a Prince Cacanonum, Napandians and wedding.
World Cup we mukori ye selection we are yemfa GD ento mochi na ye encourage them more whether you be lose your first match you be win you ye ensure more because I think say eno the more confidence you to me qualify no enti no wo game wo Kumasi ball or mo boy ya any your friends say Nigerians return game even though fans nye bebrede but boys na kasa cycle mo so I think say boys na kasa omunim de omo so omunye because they know what they are about. And at World Cup in a small platform where you're a footballer, it will never better your CV. So I think say a good initiative say at least no on my boys no more morale no match my then or match me I winning matches na my.
and Prince Tego your bonus samani friends the Prince of Goals free Sectec Kufudia Sectec no koi o hwese Mexico so a so abokon rules nti wo hwe ne waboni tumi so kusu ase Bob Marley abakan ana ne ono so de nkomo hakra enso 8 miasa ba but ne mede eso kwa na Black Stars midfielder friend say Mohamed Kudus na Mohamed Kudus nso abona bra bon nkomo hakra e wa brochiri e de kire Ghana for.
Good luck, Kudus. We believe in you. There are only 3 things that come to my mind. First, he's a very good footballer. Second, he's a Ghanaian. And third, he's a very good role model to follow. Kudus, we are all proud of you. We all want you to win the Champions League. But already you are proud. And thank you for whatever you are doing for us outside. Thank you.
We wish you all the best. Good luck, Kudus.
I see a lot of guys looking up to me and really supporting, and I think I see that as a motivation. It feels like inspiring because I was once in their shoes looking up to one of them legends from Ghana also. So I think it's an inspiration to even do more and encourage all the guys in Ghana and in Africa as a whole and everyone else that they can also even do more than what I'm doing, regardless of where they come from or where you start, you know. Yeah, it's a big motivation. It gives you extra fuel, extra energy to even push more, you know. Yeah.
Hopefully with 3 points as a result.
Yeah, we will.
And see, Kudus Mohamed, and I think I can sort of come 18 to Jano, or the cool boy for the senior national soccer team Blaster of Ghana now, where the media Ugusudia, but World Cup and also where Sanan as a Tennessee Kona Thomas Patis Pumu Denseno, Elkonim Neba Nechisam of us Sunday, one shot Nasa Patin Coundia, where future na a bleak old media Equacudinim. But then Ra, a Ashimurun so, as say Namiadoma and Chibibidin the 25th birthday. And the birthday no while betting about DM so tunim a shumeru number and I send DM so I'll coswa no catch and say we here a nisikana or channel or so chili per 50 400 Ghana cedis tea would justify say 50 no it be soon at the quarter it be at the kohanda normal 400 Ghana now so or the abo tasso we need in Kuma a Majid Ashimuru or so Eddie Eba a fasten nema is here comediusia na madawase machi opinion me adoma enkomo ne betian san to aso saa na afo hon nation is here ko e wodwumedi eguso edim na mu 1xbet I've always told you that betting is better than sakawa bet there in tasima we chance we twen before na din before ama boys obo financial freedom and chairman mo jai boys no bia on sika a che se o de body dance so je fast mixture do no so bo adwuma se gonorrhea syphilis candidiasis na chewa ifli ho etu ase prapro harawa no mre bo ho sedimo gel and roll on me patcho your ultimate pain relieving gel set me can bia ya odie bia fi wa pampa so be pimo na ase ifli ho na eboa ma onya fa hodie e wa pomodie mu bomodien da so sabetia cancer product bi we mu ene sponsors ne tutu ne atwitwi twa mo ta chiri boy e ma na no penso dia o kense won sempa saka e bejao within the Enoch Kwesi Wolanyo Wallace agudi catch back up. The act of being a good guest is to not to say goodbye.
Yes, say Obacha wo edwaya na oye ne baby ye. Say no cre the chese na no vehicle 24 me hu wo mo ache se na omo sakram na wo mo apejam. God is working, he is up to something. So vehicle 4 now they were working and they were up to something.
Yeah.
And this morning they are here with something. Anyamia me hu no na ache na brofo na aba. Pabucho mi mo bibia ache ye di ahia e wo afisam enkomotwetwe so na vehicle 20 na e ba ye no so ancha na covid ba ye in fact e be boae but na no e yikane mampani mahama kan no say Ghana for the nche na refi asem ti ye kai wo say na no na covid ma ye kra na boa enti covid kwa sa pa bi wo fi ho na asem bia fa na asem ko ana danyo mebua
no
papa no hoye
papa
Joy Industries for more to say na doctor se ho
doctor she
me fi na no me catch and say me ayi o ma wo call leave no enti on de o ma me 5000 pe na ka me so me call leave na no so on dem ma ba ha kura bi
me the 5000 e call e
o the 5000 anti count me de so so juma o ye me ma nya bi me de me nya sisifu o de ma me 3 kra meje e na che say wa mo ma bi o kra
yes rounds na With the different regions in Tino. Of course.
But I know they are found okay. Oh, three no imagine.
Okay. But catch it.
Would have do the action can. But yeah, can say no. Been so wa. Obisan also vehicle 20. Well, me kai bata sa me refi ho asem. And I am asem for. So be say agree. We be at all. Vehicle 20 ye dey.
Diamond me that say vehicle 20 immune system support drug.
Okay.
And as e be try to our immune booster. Na me no kase edro yi adansidi Diamond ye sha se ketu bi no. Adansidi abano nya adansidi ketu bebrebe enti edro we de anope ye nka ye keke because nipa be si na ka so bi hu obeka say edro we de aboa nipa papa na e den say is a small fan number bia vehicle 20 ewo ho uko US UK Canada Australia Germany Italy bia edro ne vehicle 20 nipa di ho dance papa impo ye nuanu abrofo no mo no ma bisa say are you sure this medicine is from Africa
abrofo no so aje abrofo no so nom
vehicle obia nom like wonum a eko mu ho say yes edro akowu edro ba dan so juma vehicle 20 ye no edutwem
onuma who said drako mu ampati na no dem ame no osmosis fire no wa fa mame
we kura amanfo request say menya sorry na memfa ma wo
and also je number no na just because ote head dey ode ba ya amanfo request no wonya integer number no na copy bitop 0244876321 0244876321 and 0244585531 enti mo amoto nro no se e mane short wo ho nyesa market be kofom because amafo hia pa
enukre enti vehicle no dey Diamond sinam di kankan no Ghana fo agiatum because nka yemfa ne se nka bibi ba sa na ya na ade ben wa on chedan husu faso but we dey Ghana fo hu se dropanto o ma giatu ma obi biara enum
na Ghana for na say aya enim ne ye
anyway it's true
but ade bi o wa o ka sha en cancer
na emwan say wo mo di adanse efadro no huma afoforo no more than those that viewers on TV and radio of course yes
okay no ma catch no
yes enti obi front me say o say madam fu bi na kan yo e na me so me ko so hwe na droid yo nyamisha like the type of nyamisha ye kan no is like say ye adwuma like e be say metut salawa asase so
I see
of course vehicle e boni papa especially wo akuma yare enti me fa ne say 3 major yare vehicle yentu yare din ansa na yanom immune booster a boost to immune system no now immune system cells nankasa are excited then they begin to work for you
they be out me fa
they be
on train yare ansa
ayesa wudi kontomri nkwan they be
I see
sanete enti sinam di kankan no yare miensa 3 major yare na ma vehicle trend worldwide enye Ghana akuma yare esichire yare na prostate
ai oka esichire yare makai na no papa bi na muso na wo konongo se he
very good amanfo hwesi na amanfo 9 diabetes ne ade ya amanfo vehicle bi wo kura na nke de Kokofodu Central Hospital kotwa now so vehicle 20 yes enti utumi say edro no de the price no na because adwuma edi anka say ton more than 30 cedis no krampo but yentumu ye netianeti
to the extent say obi a diabetes nti ekotwa ne nan no vehicle 20
Diamond me say the day I make a presentation my Ministry of Health about vehicle 20 omo nka so mo hu pictures ne evidence am na eyo mwanwa yi papa enti vehicle die
Debbie Tubo enti Daniel ote he nyese wo ton adro Ministry of Health eni madre
of course yes now we call hospital na herbal pharmacy herbal doctor be ma vehicle 20 yes baby adru no oh yes me and am presentation
you prescribe or
hospitals yes
vehicle
20 because you made no nsem bi wo client me kan radio so eba no RNA type of viruses and I say you can say RNA type of virus example COVID and a DNA type of virus example HIV AIDS you can one say but association or man they talk among themselves, and what I can say, because on my man HIV is reduce no they make my can say a boost immune system and to say a drobi was that ability to overcome viral infection, then fungal infections, protozoa infections, RNA type of virus, and I say DNA type of virus there. Viking 20 dihu jumaye papa na sina no apart from say immune system support drug no so no esan containing essential phytochemicals e be a saponins e be a triterpenols e be a flavonoids bromelain polyuronides phenolic compounds and reducing sugars ni nyina eboa won say akmayarefo no o say I mean, no, I am a form, me want to me, especially the men. One say, Merman say, Akmayere by so sana, you know, na fan, I na Emma, yea, Mumma, some person make horse. So now, Obi any run. But a drove Viking 20 year. One say, Akmayere no, I don't have the mauno. Diamond into 2 years and I say enfant mawu. A mawakuma no heartbeat no rhythm no normalized. But in 2 years na o na mark my na den eba no in 2 ase. Me no ka say so wo dey due to infection. So say ni pedio pick infection ni pedio produce certain chemicals from parogens. E be a cytokines and a prostaglandins. Pathogens and I say yaremo na wa pick no so also produce the same thing including toxins. What I say, inflammation na se for in 90. Say no money na ni pedo producer a ma with temperature and will BPA the ecosro. And the moment about no drove Viking 20 no a boost to immune system na sana. Now immune system cells will engulf the pathogens, deprive them of basic oxygen from an home no. They will not get it. They will not get some. No more work for the pedo. The moment on no obon say the human body will stop producing these chemicals. There is no pathogen also producing those chemicals automatically with BP. And no temperature ebe normalized.
Okay, there etia watwam ana se ubenya bi because Daniel te hey say January wodobeko biology lecture ho ne hono so no enya fe na ye kwakoye hwe ho omaye ni nyina awie na ode abrae wa han say but say we obi a joy ointment.
Yes.
Me who said them?
Yes.
Aye bibia ma openya.
Yes.
Joy industry for say omo the vehicle abana copy Ministry of Health na abrofo no nom na otika na ha na odi akini a o de mayenya osa so
that mom say edro hwe the way omo e de kwa ma no ne a me na me no kasese sie obi so hia 10 cartons ya ko UK na Germany fo hia bi ntino say o de ko Germany a o bre ntom de fa UK sara nom de fa e de ko entutu me say aye drought to say my trimu ye because in can say manone nanka ye cry road ba but na ye cry Ghana do the kwa manone it's so good
eti ye Ghana for no ye wo yes ye wo eti ye jetumu a say de ye jetumu no a ye de vehicle 20 atum na ebeboa but bebito o drugstore wa na pharmacy shop we bi no na say we daily sales are na sorted ya na sano and na wapomuden no wan kasa so iti bacho ayere no montom meku no because they be ameka say brother no or start say or dysfunction e ma na kotia wo empechochu bia ofie ho 30 Ghana mboa 30
Ghana obere me bia obanu medro vehicle 20 the moment I no we miensa anoparo miensa ewia miensa nwumre no start to pay attention over there wan kasa bo say bibi koso. Yes,
free counseling. Any idea about?
And I say, we are very much credit rubber. I shall be memoir. O prostate agent who had rubber shall be memoir. And there, me no tunchia 21 days. Continue to take vehicle for only 21 days. Your new rubber now. Whom Adom TV? Frena disgrace. When I say, go anymore. Say, yes, a prostate draw tatashi. Prostate clinic be brea papa ko o fa ko ni na no. Your how obi kire me. A prostitute nura one more de good rubber bucket small paint bucket mu ayema also still who she now so no 4 bottles of Viking 20 ne ho ato no edro we de mu di free fan buy
yate enti ebusia asempetia
yes
wo kwasra papa wo totoru mano no na wo de we bi so kan toru ne ho ansakra na ye de bibia akose ne bemem na wa also ye bemem to hufo ye mame mane su ku school e mom bi ne mane
no correct
okay
over 12 years and above obetima no vehicle 20
it's Fraser 244
one more in penifo no more 50 years and above 40 years and above no immune system automatically growth and the immune system they are inversely proportional in other words wunyinu na immune system how they say
maka o said danyo mi dana kotodi danyo my kotodi yate eti pacho for 0244 876 321 and a 0244 585 531 a vehicle 20 mene Peter Danyo ena edidi enkomwe oye chemist into the okabiano fanasim here there that's why join us because you damas because nano nyamwan ka aboto obsisi
I join it
me vehicle pacho me ba na edi komo fufuro sanso na Ghana ha ye wono de say malaria na give us if at Ghana ye obibi o ye obibi won enipa bi asede sua de anechi omho ene ma particular bi ho say malaria give us me kai pa say covid time no mu ena nana Romeo so ka say wokọ pharmacy shop drugstore na wokoto na wonom na se edaso wo ho a fabra beje fa bottle ne bra beje sika me nyi se obi kura de ne ho se opasem aya no only o twantro pasem I will be born there because givers nana obi di bai
asem na wakam up to now more than 1 year ni ya there among force obi am to me for be my
e ma wo di IGP cross that time na dampare wo ye na dampare di agro obe dampare o but sabre ni nyina no obi anye ba wo ne tonchi anyina
oh yes up to now nani ne nyina yegu so kra to sanchia no na ne kwa de new products cross an ba be kam
asa eno ye moya
ba cho ni ni nti ye ba be din komo say na tie now it menim say kwama da ho say metimi room
kwa da hododo nana
metimi room
ba cho room
me da say ma me fa enchia ma ahwefo nyina mo hwen wa Adom TV na no pai na yenchia obi bia na embusa say aponum etisen menim say obi beka say ye obi beka say e be fa ne sa obi beka say nya kra say di mo ene tie bia no ye solution e de mo bia ye frame na Romeo me o kasama for the ma givers industries adwumaku a ene ye adwene o man Ghana ene wiasem ni pa nyina ho na ya fatu ya so say wa bra wo wada no a bosu no gugu no na ye ya hye cha cha ne nam kwayem etwitwa enua etitin haban enua hini na afi ya keka bom dia famfidim dia ye nuro amwanom amanwato yankopon cheche Adom achede no ye de ya nya ye no now endo mienu ye kura mi new products e de abadwa so ye fa we givers GNC capsules and ye fa we givers GNC mixture endo mienu we atane ata ba ko ntimi nkonya ba ko ase nipa ni sunsum ba bia obehia nipa bia ni sunsum kan ho de tie ne say odo nansen yade ba ko a edi nipa nya pa ye namusan yade
okay
STIs and I say STDs sexually transmitted diseases and I say sexually transmitted infections me ba cho obi bebusa say e de be ne sexually transmitted diseases yi yare a ye fa no wonam say obema ne oba enhyiamu e wo mpa so agudie mu no obema no betimi dia ma oba no oba no so betimi dia ma bema no sa so na ene ya wiase ase a emema bi so timi fa mema no omo so timi de ma omo ho ena ma so omo fa ma no so etimi de ma omo ho apart from enamu no e wo empa so no ebi so timi nya yade no through a skin to skin contact yes ya yade ni bi wo ha two skin to skin
if you freeze
yes and ebi so ho a sharp object bi a atwa misisia moja wo so na atwa won so no likely so betumi anti sa 3 means we and adodo na no enya enamu nsan yade na de eya na eya reho wo mpa ne say omo ye very vulnerable pa ne ye ma ema na ye very very vulnerable ewo enamu nsan yade mu ni nyina ne say nhwemu kire say ema dodo na wo namu nsan yade sen mema na de ede ba ne say on se mprempi no emema no ye se mo pe nti bia me meti we nyame mfasa ba me wona mu san yade na mabese wo pe na wate ase na masan fachire na mde akobo so wo presla so ho na presla so atwe ama me na masan presla ho che sa se me cheche kwasa wo no enne ma mo ye vulnerable no because me wa me cheche ma mo sa ena mo so mprempi mutai faithful edin pa se oba oni bema pa o besan fanachi ente 11 enya komo mema de we mema 100 a be 70 e yon faithful ene mema ya mo di adanse nti ye ne ye cheche yade no mamba no kosa na areho sema sa wo mi se oba wa yade na symptoms ne nta na di ema no hu se wanya yade ni bi because of say the nyame shepu emba kosu akuma no internal organ inti symptoms no mprempi no ehye timumu ba mema ye de no unse kwaku no say na tienti no na ensan no wo be ma no ho na ye bibia wo ho bi saa uhu ye hu ye de no ba mumu nta hu now the emma bebre nta hu ni say naturally no emma bebre ta efesi itchin ewo ase o kakra ene no ma binu oba bi obu ni sakra na eho ye ne hene na de ade ebu okra na de ni se wura okra ko wura okra tima ase o ye o hene timprempi no ya na ema ehu ni se o eye normal se na se be itchin na de ade
enye normal sa
good nti de tia ne se enamu sa ya de no eguma wo do be 20 ye ka se bobo a ye nwie na de ya ne se oba ewo namu sa ya de a innocent child na owonimu na onyem no sa akoda no se nyame amfa fie a akoda no ebe sofa consequences no more than maame no oyade no because oyoba na wohwe me anopai na oyoba pimfo na wo namu sa yade a unim se wo bi a de ya ne se sa doctor fo anhu ntem am prevent akoda na oda yefunu mu a enamu sa wo abewa akoda no beba no na akoda na ni aye mehwe mba bi tubon so ohwe camera no pan so na ni won chen obo se atecheni ye nyina ye ba eye wo se okwaku hwe atechenum sa na kwaku ni da baby to be na kwaku na mu chaw sa me hwe me ba bi no enya de papa enamu sa ya de ne de ba ebi won so ya affecting kwada ni brain to be se wa wo ba pa nice baby and so na dwene no ai weak because of enamu sa ya de enti me pa cho se wo ye oba na wo hwe me anopai wo ye be ma na wo hwe me anopai a enamu sa ya de ye ya de bi a udi agora ebe say future na ese future no na ese obi nsusu future na fe innocent child na wo de ne beba wiase so no na wo be say akoda ne future me pacho eba sa wo hia ndru mi no we ye to nchia biem obi a ensansa bia begu na himfie odwonso a na esufita bi edi akiri etoda o ba bedwonso a first drop no na esufita na dika pie ebi wonso a wadwonso awie no last drop no na aba ebi wonso a wawie kura na wo prum no be ma de odwonso ese o prum kakra nyesa abosa shot no emu be fo nti wo prum na ba na nsuo no di akiri ni nyina no eye symptoms e kire se wanya enamu san yade wo ho na wase kekao na odonsa ewurawura ho na otiti especially a man na sometimes no a bad odor unpleasant odor bi and carbon bi eta free a man ase eno na se be man ni udi agro wo mpamu a ba bia na ni hwe na wa onyida one way na obono sa inse sen ko no be di agro bi kra de na no be you know but because of scent no ontumi nka na etufa no so sa one way so a free sada no ontumi nka biem Emma be brefi say by phobi na eyomo ade na menko ade be ma bia ba me ho a okwa on ba biem ade menya na ona ogina hwehwem o say ade de na ha me enso sister me pacho carbone be ma bia mpesa ade no o de ho nya fe krampo a omope se bi se bi utikura ni so krampo na se eho ye neat a emema pe ba se utitua so ho fe o wa akosu akuma hwan na enka wo ase ho a be ma bia ba o ma bia wo hia sandrowe Give us GNC capsules. And I feel give us GNC mixture. Kambom say nanom say we oba o say we bema o obeka sando minu abom na wanom enamu sa ya de bia etete ubia no nyame ya domo a ebe firo so amwade ho say de be ya innocent child na wo ye funum no wanko say ni future we so give us herbal mixture we ya TDR malaria duro Ghana nyina any size me ka hye nyankopon de animonyam say Ghana nyina malaria duro bia no obetim de no watoto sa duro wi say ne tie me ba cho ba bia ye to duro bia benya bi ye fa ni give us herbal mixture okwa say ne tie tontom da ho so okwa ne ya ka cho say give us no na sa ne mum ye wonuro bi o ha ni givers na ho de ye pa ti asese ntafo krampo no mo hyebere nyepe givers ba me sha no e boy immune system no ban etu malaria say typhoid fever join this una me yaw ni nyina be ko ama watumi adidi kama pa na de sorry so no e ye givers P capsules and afi givers co capsules sa do menu abibia ben mabom obi ani sisi ya ne ya pa no onka sa do menu mum koko ayam tim amaman mepacho wonante kakra na wabre wo sasa broi wonante kakra na wabre unya dro bia ebeboa wo mepacho ba bibia ye ton adro bia wo Ghana ha bia no okwa benya givers ye no ye numbers na egu ase no wadaroma ni die mo ma mefa number na mo ansani akọ 0543 222 pacho 2 near me ensa and a 470
okay
0543 222 470
okay
0543 222 470 na bibia nya kama dem say time le jampo pa
adampo because I'm record we say ko na nim to bibia so ko but anopay na Romeo aye wa sorry
yeah
oba bi o ho jini hu de say omobrabo onante but waka no kra ne say brothers ne de almost supply
ye ne supply
one one nam no almost so enti anye ho atini say o me de me nko ba bia menye basabasa o de abrɛw enti foforo no na aba no
GC capsules
ebi no epe bi ma bra no kra no no na wa supply wan kofa ha obi amrɛw so enti pacho ye da masese givers for masa adwen ye ho tuture ma no vulnerable no kra enti na many ahefo da se anope ye da se papa me srɛ sa twɛn me basisia eni da so aba ediama omo anano omo cultural exams no a maths, English and science omo fairly ye na so anka omo botae se ombetoa omo homasua ho akwaje akwa omo dentite se eni da so aba St Andrew College of Health for say wo de fabra obejo because utinwu ye but sa ho no de akoye bibibi junction bi obi eduru ho na ehu abono age so omo enya akukuduro ka se ye de no ankasa na ebesua enti for 0244 696911 na sabotae no entumi emrem emfamao na afen so makai wo se ubekọ jade a ema remfi ma se wa chicken spices efi se ema aduane na tuhwa no esanso wonuane nro wo mu a ebeboa ne padua no enti mu a botonton nuane no won se ba ko bi no wo nche ne eto ne de ne pa onye waduro nyene nyina na ye duro ebinu mu nya de na so tada bia na ya sumu duro bia no ye na sumasem ebi ti se ma se wa chicken spices enti 0277 687070 na wanya bi na aduane no etumi akoyi ni enyame aye nadom a ne dan na drum oso no enfre DBS asore no so a yesie no se nyame aye adom na drum oso a ye ma DBS for mehwe no mu krusu ma ye kama afen so ye factories no ne ye industries no ne suku adan no ye fa esobo no ense DBS for ensafise womo ene wosa nimdie no frɛ 0577 619 102 na womo hwe ho asem emma ewiase kɔ abɛfo ema enko nyawo na meka na sa na ye HD plus decoder no ena meka fo de ama me hu se opesa okɔ adwuma na so hu se de wo sɔre agya efisem kɔmɔ kyekyere ne ho ahwɛ so obeye late ewa adwuma mu unya HD plus decoder ne bia ema TV no unya feely experience no utimi de bibi no hye ho na record oba de meti ha kana no pe utimi hwe na najo de hye mu kra ohu se HD plus no e de TV hwe no kɔ abɛfo frɛ 0242 439 872 nenya feely experience Grace Gift Herbal Clinic say ewiase ayebaye obi a ode nyame de ma no me de ne se me no te ha ye kase sofo di wa don konso de ne se obetufo no abie wani wa brabum because ono ye bema enti so catch us brothers no wo mo ye bad ya enye na chinie ne de nyame de ma no sa na Grace Gift Herbal Clinic fon so say ayaresa dom de nyame de bia ma wo nemum sebi wa so asi so hu asotire e na afi so kwata ena wani afra na edi mfirihia dunum na afi nso sebi wo ya achacha eno de mfa ma office sa adum no nyame afa ho ayaresa ama wo nemum yare bia ka bia de Dr. Grace se ono onim de nyame de ama no nti brane entonche a oji achini ano de ajew no asa yare na call baby 0244126123 eno ne number obefrem unyenya Piwak Natural Health for 3P garlic mixture ne bi wo fi a mistake macho address so enti sa mistake no ye correction no ne kope bi na anum wi a behu se o ya mistake ampa enfa correction no eni agro na pebito wo bra be frɛ 0201000021 afi won saka bi Franco say uhu number bia wo Google no ho a emfa enyo modea because brothers and sisters ne bi nye omo de ho no aye kwati kwan no omo ye nkrofo fragadam na mum bomo ankasa de opese ofre omo a 0246 422 338 na ne Franco eni enkita ho maka ne sa wie no ebia na wasori a wokọ ne wugidie no mu hwe TV enye hwe wo de emofra no se de be ya joy learning no won benya so fa so ntikoto TV neto multi TV decoder ne bi na ene na eyi algebra no A plus Y no ade bia mi hu ye anka 1 de ni nua ne 2 no mu konso A times AX minus Y plus ye hu de ye de ye na o mana te ase e wo joy learning so hu de mpache ya ka ne say wie no afa ye ni nkombo ewi ase aye shefiti na no na mi sesese de aye sepa o enti no wa hwe yi a na de usuro no de onwe ho da no na wadwen de wonsuro so no wanya ho akokoduro na ebia onya ho akokoduro no wie a ana wodwen sa wie a obeye ne de enti ye ba besua ahohyeso sofo DY donko ena ye ne de sankomo waka chro say na no na oye boy no oye very bad boy enti onimwi ase kakra enti so ka chro say obeye se ena obenya ahohyeso a se obie wani na bie waso na nya da agema TV no a wo hwe no sofo akwaba ya cho ma feel why this ma feel no kodie ne ma hot to say ye da nyame ase na sofo e to da bia ohia ma adwendwen to da bia tebia bi nso timima onipa ye bibia se sa tebia na nkoba anka onye that's right e ba ne sa aya yenye den
Edi kan be chia ama feel
so ma feel
be chia tie for so say the kasa na the tie self control
okay
na yenti ase se ewiase ye dene no na obia pekwan afaso a obetumi edi obia pekwan afaso a ono so firi se obeye ni obeya na ho beto no na so na wo kai se enya aduane pe na manipa amen oda achi ni wani suade hunu ehia chi aduane amika bi
ti ho ne bio enya aduane
pe na manipa amen
na oda
achi ene wani suade hunu ene manipa bobra ene hia if you want to live your life to fulfill your dreams and vision you need to understand that you can't just get it simply because you want to do something to become somebody
enya aduane
pe na manipa amen
nemo
odachi na abadwene ho ene woni suade hunu enu ti na awo ha
nti senye dachi bia setena bia na kahia na medisa abaya no miensa na masori na mete ha dachi bi
dachi bi
nti esa me hye me ho so se me na me sori na makọ adwuma
thank you
I see
eti wa wu se yetiwe yenya yank ye so ate yenya yank ma ye selim kakra de wo so opesa wo fon de wafon so asabe obese wo ye kese na me ibusa say opese wo sote nso pa aduane that is a lack of self control
okay
enti ubehu say da bia be de mano kan say next year de mema be so ate my slim kakra so that I'll be in shape aduane so ma okwan that should tell you that until you exercise self control what can dey na so ntumi mba musa iti yedi ano na ka na bemu di anka easy
wow
but yedi ano ka yedi bibi di akire your friend was self control
to odi wan waka no afi obeye ho adwuma
ho adwuma na it has been the problem of this world and it is say nipa bibiri ka kese yo
okay
e kan sempama omokra na so dia wose waye ne ho mode a wose wo bo na otumi ko kan no yentumi nyo nti wope ma da bi o se me jai ma pe the same sikasem na so ntumi njai lack of self control.
Okay.
Onye sika atoto ye de tade bi obeto pabo bi obeto na wotwe bi obesisa ne ti ye da ase wo ofa ese fataw eye na so kai say enioma bebere wa ye ya ese sika.
Okay.
When you are so sika ne de beba na so you can save it to do anything better. Pe party ko wo se party ko e moa wo ese wo se wo da achi baby a wunyini ko ye wo se wo se wusu ene wo ban na so ni ahohye so nti ugusu ye na so okira da bia meye tena no na Solomon kasa no se yenko aboa ntati anchen ne nkosia na akwan de wanwan se oni odikanfo na so wo nyansa e wo kwan ofa so bond brown adenti na make sa onye obi am bi se nani so sabidi onye obi an nson dooso ahia na ntati abedi na so obon ho ban wa mra opeberesi esanse wonim se so ta wanya na afabeko. This is self-control. What we are saying this morning is that it doesn't matter your dreams and visions in life. If you don't exercise self-control, you are going nowhere.
Okay. Enti yefa aduane de na kan because no de ye adechie bia de onipa hia. Me moyedu.
Okay.
Me kwa antije ho a makati ti hwi. Nya tenga na benku imienu boku kakra asam kuruma gu hu. Iso me moyedu. Me penesa. Kokoro yi so won chen ha. Tenga na kro no ano. Me to kokoro nso a meme. Eno aso ne de sese me di a me so beti. Ntina ma hwe antije anima ne benku ne mayi mani. Ma to kokoro no. Enne na ma hye me ho so. Na makati aba ene pe kwa antije ene de nkruma ne trom se oh that's okay. Masako to me koko ahohye so me ni beba me hoso no makati no madi omo banku na nyankruma totro fine na omo bege na me so me sere me ye mani panka se oh we me se adwendwen ne ha no we me se ne sika asem nye we me se jamo yare but una wonim ahohye so
si emu bebre nya ahohye so a o yisika asem aka me no kase ki ato asase
no kre
ka yesidan
emfa ho ne de yenya emfa ho ne yaketua
so who say if you want to have much you start together in a little way enti me to me bokra na me tu susu 10 20 de ode ma bi di ye no ka tu susu kakra wo ho a ka wato asase krache
okay
woni so ade ho so na so mpeso be fi ase keto bi. You lack self-control.
And also, you are some casio.
I'm telling you.
When this one do so,
and so
let us say a tear was to say, see any swadi honor to sapum pa, as I say, a decline dane a gutter in Susan, of course, near Bay River, Sana.
I'm telling you, it's in Kaibasa, Kakrachi, because see dying by this time, and Uncle Twassas. Do your girlfriends, me and son.
Okay.
O manu musika
waso aha
momo ye kwen nyina no lack of self control ma me ka bibie iso awo bible na nka oyepani chen ni ajeko
okay
na so lack of self control to here no say onu aduane amambindi aduane de ebedi we no say obedi dia fa umpani dia no pani ye de e pa aduane dia usin pani dia. A lot of people have given up on their dreams because they lack self-control. Oh, say I want to say, but can be seen to say, "Dear me, person me no, me jebuda. I just menya the results I'm looking for." But yeah, no, yes, start take a cry. Na a chiape, we give up. Exams no try we fail 1 2, we give you up.
Okay.
E ya kwenti na need that so no try 1 2 enya visa, we give you up. A application or trying to open you 1 2 and you will give it up. In fact, let me say this, that you can even shift from your dreams or the way of your life simply because you lack self-control.
I see.
And tinaka iso when you hunu or your penny ni papa wua or no dia na so aduaninti until today aduaninti a lot of women they've given themselves up to some men they shouldn't giving up to. It's what we say lack of self-control, it goes a long way when it comes to the destiny of men. Jesus said, "Jimmy Penny di nama me aduane ndi. One menda na ma bisika woni menda na ma baby nda woni menda na ma aduane ndi ana ma bedro no and so look at something Bible say ya wo no abofo be di adanse ye ka say krache mo no yere mo bawo oye obi ananim wonyam obey ohene osabe wodifo ebenam ne so ma eye oman yi obenyo mo fa hodi ana onyame ka kire angel no ka kire maame no eye Samson ma be say abofra mba woni mama muntwa ntiri mama ono monsa mama ne nkope obawo ana mo kan say ananafo ni nyina Samson beti ni nyina lack of self control ense obenom ade achi so obedi ma na obepe ade ya nyame ahyebo se meye great ebe ma na ambem adenti lack of self control. A lot of people are suffering in our society not because God is wicked and God has disappointed them. A lot of people are suffering today because they are not able to have self-control over their destiny. Enti uni ahohyesoa ema obre uni ahohyesoa usu no bobanya ese wo no.
Today, a lot of people have failed.
Not because God is wicked, God cannot do it, God cannot open a door, God cannot bring a miracle on you. It is because when you lack self-control, it will delay your own life.
Okay. Mejede se anope de owa sopano otie ensempano o de wa twa wani fa ho timi hu se na anu bi no mede toto sofo asemi hu a krachi wo se wa soro kwa onim ne nyina hwe eto de bia wo hu enye obeka se enye me na meye but obi de na osusu so de boa no na wa mane yen fa ne se baby aya ye kotet na ji ni obi timi ko so na se me meto ama because enye wo hunti o de adufu de pe ene ahohyeso a woni no ebi kura na saa eho no nsese wokọ ebi kura na no nsese odi
thank you
ebi kura nsese wonom
thank you na mimbemu a na meka se ye gire ni bisa na judi di enye na so yugusu ko so di anajo ada ya mepon late mepon no na adia sa come dem to be di banku 10 11 o'clock onim se enye e man health but want to mean jai lack of self control enti da bia we pose me me jai na dwedidi me say efin le ko by 7 bedidi
no de na no aka
thank you no ko di d5 e ball 9 na come de no we pose sa de enye easy no say didi agum enti da bia wo de wo health no wo ho oden ene wo fie kanko da bia wo tu sheda da bia wo tu lack of self control can let you die earlier than the plan. I'm telling you enti onyame bo show be 70 be 80 be 90 to be 40
because uni ahosheso
da bi udidi basabasa aduane bia be you see we don't eat just because we want to be satisfied. We eat so that the body will benefit from the food. Intenya dodo a wudi ene kire se wanya ahoden na emu ahoden a waduane nim ene hia
self control ho komo ne yedi se na no hwe ma abaye ya na sister eko ne ba bia nkedan wa boso wo so ti your life na no wo so hwe ma ebia meti hey mabo meti akese enti okwa kobo bi bata ebia na unhiampo so atiase sa sika no anka okofa wig ni sheye na atena aba bi no ankogbo a anka atodros anka sa sika na atopad anka wanko bra ne ho se wo hia pito ena afi ye de sa asem na kwa akobro so ho sa asem na making self control ho asem in fact ye kan ho eto da bi anya brewa bi oti ye fie ni baifo bi a oye wo wa ho hyeso oju ho di pa so hwe sika ye kura wo ya anka so betumi akotena ha o da aduane ni bi basa sika kro na no wa mia wani no afa bi ankoto buku no ansua otena da ache na asofo di kan akasa no self control nti your self control no enye ni nyina na ye memasem ne masem
de bi
de ye di ya no kasa asem bi wo hokrampo anka wa anka
kameba ho
okay
what we say Bible say kasa dodo mfunso ewum and empem. There are people who have lost their jobs. There are people who have lost their marriages, relationship. because of their words.
Okay.
And some of you no ka. One show wants to know the about tribune and say do beka. You will not be able to survive in life. Enti na ka oni ukunya asem. Sister won fe. We am paibo for. You se kwesi da bia kwa sorry. Ti Yesusu say usuru nyame. Na so wonum kasa nye.
Okay.
Enche no tufu. Lack of self control to me ma wade egu.
Anokasa.
I'm telling you.
Anka ochi break me.
Ochi break na wo show so na ya mboso. Ni enka say show so a bottle bitterness and pain. No yenka sa.
So nye ni nyina.
Ni bibia na yeka. Na mpo so wo beka ekwan a wo fa so aka no. Ene kwan a be fa so aka no. Echire ni yebesi. Na nkempana twe ya mene ni twi. Na ka ya kwa wade. Na so bra yi nim kasa sister yi nim kasa. Oye penso se sa na me kasa. Yentumi fa wo sa. Busia kasa. Eti wo se oja wo no amo amane. No okobo obi amane no se wonim kasa omu ade. Lack of self control.
Okay.
Ye ka self control ni ye ka anger ebufu.
Okay.
Hey, obi bu obi wa ha ne yire ni kunu ana se ne kokoba de oye wufie no. Ama wade ni mu anije ene kan ko etuko. Oba na ninji, be ma na ninji. Why? Because the kokoba the oba ye no. Obi kokoba otutufu. Obi na no ade be ba na ba. Asemaka maka. Onti ase akona ko wu. Na we menye wo kra o, menye wo. Be se be ye wa mo wu. Bi do nyame. Hwe! Me na be try me ye wa mo. So what we are saying is that when you lack self-control, even your marriage you can't enjoy it.
Okay.
Your relationship you can't enjoy it. So your life, you see, so why you're frustrated. And your demons there you lack self-control. You don't know what to do with your life. But you see, if you love your life and you want to go far, you must know that one of the ingredients you need to become successful is self-control. So don't now person call kind wa you be aka enya hombone ki e call dada but self-control you need. That has been our problem.
Enti ye di nkombo yi na utwa wo ho ahia na wa assessment no na wa correction no e bi kura asofo abowa ba ko bi so a udi ho fo e bi e wa no kasa e bi e sa anyonko bi no e bi e sa mepacha obi na wanka no e bi so kura e sa adwa bi no e bi e sa aduane bi no because it's so crowd and penny die e aduane. Esi wo Bible mu a wo so betumi ato but the person e kire no say na wonimu a efi na ekosua so why e bi so dada na why correction no na asumdwe aba ba ko bi a wo kan a eye no kwasem trodo pa no say enipa bi nya kwanya pa wa abrabom na so ahoseso bi a wanyanti waba zero enye beifo na we obekwaso dem aya konchie nyina watwea emfa because they said they okay owie a otwe na adwesi no wasa ka chok me de sa namtie okay o de te sa akọ no botai no so nuru ho ana
ntumi ndu botai ho e wa mra woni ahohyeso when you meet great people, successful people, we want to become like them. Most of them, they really exercise self. No, sorry, how much 3, 4. What done by born 9? Sister yourself. Adia mini ejume bi aye. Na Ghana ayedin. Ayedin obiton su.
Okay.
Ayedin obiton plantain chips. Ayedin obiton brudu. Ayedin unko ade wada. Na anam be maso to be maso. Oba to oba so. You are not going anywhere.
Okay.
You are not going anywhere. Bible say obi a woni anwohyeso. O te say okokohwede a okutunkusia so a enye ne dia. Obeda so saa hweme mam 2 years may ye rough. Mam few years to come. Na ka bi nipa bi twi okroma no. Yam kra be show. Waso da yes anso ndu order.
Wa nya ko ejuma. Yate ase. Enti anopai ya ka de ya chiro. Mama nka we nka de okay. Emre bi ni eye program say na mama bi fro say.
Yeah.
Ejuma a oye no. Ni de ekọ anim chen ni kun.
Okay.
Na omo sha ase no. Na omo te kiosk bi. E na omo call container. Baby omo call hand dan no. Afa yetu omo ya ti omo call back to container. Ono oba no benya aka. Ohwefu ono ne distance no baby omo te no baby okọ ejuma na. No park car no si ho no wa join trotro enti se week no otofu o e bi 1000 afa trotro no week ni bedu no on tosa balance aka na so se wan sori ntem a oye late enti o manage o hye ne ho so se me wo car na so me join ne trotro no wa hye ne ho so se me kura car enna dodo a meda no me sori ntem na makọ sesi a omusi omudan ama se aka 2 doors no ma wie no makọta
enye pepe o e dachi
e ya hohyeso e ma dachi ye da se wate ya me show so bye enti ano pay DY Donko e sofo or your counselor we two for say nya hohyeso na wankasa akasa fun no fi se to de bia wafade kura no ne epie fi wano no e ma ye hu se wo ye nipa anamba
no
ye ma ye number anama ye fro ye go social media
ye be go social media DY Donko
okay
DY Donko Donko ne DONKOH DONKOH our social media platform TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter baby abeko bia di mechi na ya monko you can leave a message there. I'll go there and then I'll give you a reply.
Yeah, so that's it. Nyamisha. Enti obufu a ayanya hohyeso e kom de wa ayanya hohyeso ohia no ba ayanya hohyeso ho kire dododo a ayanya hohyeso ayam pentam nkasa nya hohyeso eno ne yenkoma yedi na fisem so ne so for DY Donko na aboa yen achi adwen e de esi so enti enye bayi abaifo ne wo ho banye ne nyina na ye no ahohomole ne wo ho enye ne nyina na ye no to da bia ka onya hohyeso kakra nka waduru botae no nyame sha
amen
yeah that's it bene na wie na womo nso a ensuo amene wom no dache hene e wo ho because ahohyeso a yenya na yanya ye mpotamu yi enti dache yetie wo a ehe na wo yi be ma
Samete onke ya asa dede kakra wa ha ntime nhyada ntine bebre ba sami no ka se de me wo asalaja eho na yenya ne ntie se ade a nsuo etwi ede afa de hye wa haso na yebedu ha no diamond eseweni ensese wo ka kire obo se kwantempo anka se ede ha no na se ade a nsuo no etumi etwi ede afa so a kwan dodo na bebi aka kota afa ne ade no kwan no atumi asai bebre nti se me no ka se timemifo ni bi na che se o mabo chenku ha o mo hwe se kasa ahodo a ebetumi afa nsuo no mu obe direct ne se be ya won hwe nsuo no so na won be se amana kase no yebedu ha no bebi a nsuo no afa ne de mentumi hu kura measurement no kura enka kire sane se ya ade a baby ahodo kase na nsuo no etumi afa nti wo ye ka keto na sa wo ba ebe ya den pa se bia anka wo betumi afa ahase ne enya de a eda fom kura ne yebedu ha no madika ga se emebunu no na this time awro omo nyina ewa ha wo mo hwe se on betumi agare ticket no amaka so no atumi amabetwem aha enti yesi wa na chese baby a wujina na chese tokro ga pa na chese ewa ha se enti wudim sa wura ha na chese eyade a wabo edi ewura tokro kase no but abranche brani yan kike nkomo o se anya de otitwi madika ka aha ne de eyade a tokro kase pa na da ha loli kwan o na nsuo no chese etwi afa so a aha nyina akwakwa tokro kase pa wuto mu a na chese eyade a wanhwe a na se nsuo no ede wo kwa anisa aha onti bus kase a edi school kola eko school no ana wo hunu se famu nti se emrante ni eni ha ade a obekwa obete wani no na ka no ewura monche monka no san se ade a nsuo no etumi etwi edi afa kwane so ohwa nipa ahodo omadan ahodo omasisi na kase wa ha ana won se nsuo no so etumi abo ewura dan no mu a obetumi akase nipa ahodo a woti wo nyina ade a obia etutu edi efi dan no mu a ohunu se obi ti dan mu ana se obi ti sisi ade exam no ka se ade a nsuo no etumi etwi edi afi adisento nti boys na omo ha na omo hwe se ombetumi anya tobase direct cars no ana yeni omo twi open etsen
ya mi Adom boss
na sisi amujira ha de na mo ye o ha
sisi ai no on se ezo no abba kwan ma sisi kwan no ache kwan mu mienu enti no ye madara shin se da be ya cars ni betimi akono mu nkotam ne nkofa atoro enche fro so san famba ohu enti ehia aban ne mu ase omra na bonfo so ma na meboa ne enti minya adwuma na edin ya ya adwuma na fi andra nwumre no abepem na peye na ye enti aban ne na meboa ye yehia mpanyimfo we are appealing to them to come and help us. Thank you, boss. I say
aha me no ka say tokro da ha na say
tokro da ho aya manhole enso na to manhole e wo ho no mo enso na to manhole anya amna aya manhole kase e deep enti yes na ban we are appealing to them so mama na before them la meboa ye wa ha no mo say
openi na free enura na 70 basi be tu ne no muhu na dmo peni bia wa ye wo bia wa say esi ha eti esi are edadam kwa ne so abefa ni na sabi esi be di bronya ye for ekrafo ye go ase nyina ye de cabbage entos nkruma esi be chefa ni na so ni na da say eti esra ban omna no maye moa esi a ebi no de da bontere be da kura asa kwa yasem eti eseku fodo so moa say e bridge dai le bia so to etwefa ase be higher day so ababia no no wasi ase esi panye bia sia so be de ekọ ti esra ban won ne padi fo momla no maye moa no esi a ye wo kire mo ampi ni hwan
ya mi ampe so far no esi a ye ampi wa so far ya oba no oma be fi so di akomia no esi ase da asamle man esi ase be so far ya de onya de osi ase ama hwe say de kwa de ko so asraja yesu to abai ma o ye de ko parliament esi ko parliament wa no watwa ina ya bo onsia ma ya hwe so to bia na se yi fa ase a na be no bia ina ni kese be ba be say ne ma nyina sa na che no etwe ma de ma ba eti esa ba ne pe for so ma me moa
kwa ne kwa na problem
e kwa na ere
e kwa na se fada me ndada e kwa na se jesi a wonam so a wo beto bo na se ka se a na se wo kwa no so sa police ni ba ko no ye adom begina oda we se ka se ne ma ye kama sa police ni amenhia ne pa minim ni din aka mbo ni din o wa ya de papa
ba toko no ba ha no ka bia beto
fada kas be ya ha na atom ya che kas za ne da ya nda ma de achi o fada ya nda ma de achi ye ja ha ne ye direct kas ne sa ye boa nipa na omoso aboa obi obi fada
o ma be gu me sa okay enti da mo sa me no ka sei wo hwa se ne ye kwan ne ti a kwan ne pompo so anka se ni enti na ga ha nyina ye kwan ana se nso no etumi ebu kwan no edi egum sa me no ka sei wo ya rough na sa utia ha ha han nyina tokro nkwa na agisa ohunu kase a mranche no pa kire se ade a gas etumi tuto mu a woni eboaye ma yetumi yi saa gas ni nyina edi free kwan ni mu wo te ha eboa wona wo yedwuma filling station we
mi moto yedwuma wo
wo di moto yedwuma enti uti area ha be bi mo
me ti ase mi ti akramasai
okay enti enu a wo ba be fa ha no drive situation it say
anu am be fa na nso na sata nya nduru ha ba no pa we mi ba na me wo se across kwa no ma ase kwa ni na enti so anga mo be bua na o mo be kwa ni yi mai na nso na enda adu ni ha e wa ha
some no ka say ye bedu ha no enya de a yetumi ahia pani bia e wa ha se bet abranche u dan wa ha be o
pacho me dan wo ahaya ultra filling station share filling station mi fie wa ahaya e wo mi fie wo
da woni ni ani nkomo enti e ba ni say na wo fie die na wo te ya wo tumi pie
pacho last Saturday e ball amache 5:30 ana me no frame me say nsu aba ni fie nti me ya fast na me bra me boa no nti me call no wo no na ne dem wo de within 5:30 na ne dem wo ayama amache say nsuo no amani fie wa ayama nti enu yegusu yi ne ma na me fie wa nso ka che me say nsu aba me sumi fie wo me kwa na me sumi fie wo no wa ayama a che say sana gata bi wo ya nim say gata na ya covet no o ma ya failure si no nti nsu na he ba bi amfa na nsu no say ebu afa so say ya hai na e ma nti me fie wo de e wa ayama me no ka say be 4 days me fie wo fo no bi atu afifie wo obi anti fie wo sesi a
na wotumi yi no ma bi firi mu ansa na mpo
nsu me na ma de me nti yi ba kwa me fie wo fo bi na otumi yi na me say ye wo ni bui nti e tu empo firi mo inside wo nti ye nti yi bibia wo inside ye never na say
me hwe bridge ni so ala say nsu kase bi da ho e na abu afa so
bridge ye fa ni densu e na abu afa so a say aba ahai na nti say ai na ma ahai na say sa nti ye wa ye wa ha de obi na obekasa otumi yi ni ma say by force ahamachi na ba na sa nti ahamachi be 5:30 na obi ni wo te ne sa ndo bia ngwan se nso na ba ni inside ndi sa aji nsem kula obi am fa hwe ewo inside
se me no ka se won se ase oba bi e na che se o so mo bua no amana twa nsuo no opanyin na odi adua ejejem yanhwe na ya ni opanyin so di nkomo
nukura de me ba ha o ma chi bia boko
oba tam
ma chi ya so na me ba ha no ya so na me ba mo se de we nyama kwon de o se mbra na me boa o se me boa because cab ndra se cab ko kai and I find at least a year police ni bi kra ba me hu ni de friend say bwedu se de why ya de pa me bona ba so pa why de nukura de ba ko why de pa nti awe egusu ahwe se ma cab ya enka wa ha egusu hwe se ma cab ya enka wa ha nti yes we try your possible best
na mu ha no mu hu se bi assemblyman MC DC ana se bi anadmo mpanifo bi ba
asa ndra nadmo fo se we na nya hankwa o ebi asi more asa we beach ebi asi wo kiro sa enim inside ho no eno so edi kenu tu na ba e na menim si on the menim de akoso ho enti si ana asa ba because han me serious go han obi abefa wo bebre na betwem ekoka we ama sama ni kasoa wo je wo yeti hu na the best way no enti na ba asa e beboa na mboa
okay enti Diamond say ufri kwantipo na say bia ufri ama sama na odi wani e kiremu e wo kasoa na je say e kwan we na je say ofa so say me no ka say obo say traffic no achi wo ho a kwan e san say outside no asa ninti anyade a obia ebetumi aye na the way a wo hunu no nsuo no etwi edifa so na je say kwan no mu egusu eche nti nsuo no etwi fa so no na je say eko nti se won hwe ni a wo beti we no na je say ayade a wo wura mra ni mo nti nsuo no egusu asan say bu kwan na egum nti de ehokoro anua no e de ko nti won hwe ni a obon se be ohoro saa na afi atwa kwan no mu mienu tokro so bedemu a na je say anyade a ka bia ebesu ebetumi abowurem na bomodin afi kire wo na ma hwe say metumi edu other side a ni ahwe ni ade se wo nso atwitwe nkomo ni bedu wo de metumi aka say situation no enye easy situation no enye easy kura say nipa japade ahodo asori dan ahodo a ni nyina eninam nsuo ni mu no na say eyade a emu eye du anti Diamond senior situation ni ko ha de ye be wura mnyamnya bebiri ba sesi ade ye be frɛ sɛ aposifo nadmofo ni mpanyifo e ka bie wo mu wo Ghana ha no wo sɛ wotumi twa wonani na wo be hwɛ yen wa ha sɛ de be ya ade sie wa ha nso no e betumi ada na watumi anya bebi pɛ de yin tiramo ma menya wonsi ane ye fa ye ni wuram tram tubre no ye ne ade sie nso be sadi nkomo ni ahwɛ situation no so far bebi a akwa kosi
dache ya da se intino ya yɛse yɛwɔ sika yɛkɔtɔ asase a baabi ɛhɔ yɛ nsuo mu kura yɛbɛfeele yɛnso a yɛyɛ ahemfo a baabi yɛnse sɛ yɛtontɔn ma nipa yɛnam pɛsɛmi nkuminya ne adufude pɛ so ɛtontɔn ma ɔmanfo yɛnso a yɛabɔ degree ahodoɔ a wofrɛ yɛn no afa yɛ title kra nka yɛn ho a ade a yɛde bɛyɛ ɛnso yɛntumi mplan ne kuro no ɛne ɔman no ɛma yɛn no Pram to brakasie mu no so obi ewu a so obi enyankwa so obi ejapade kwa no so yebese atwa Adom TV so ne ye de abrɛm eye Ghana ye dia pacho mapon ma metra Diamond ne Fremi Lady D good morning o ma he no kwabena sante ene na beja for the pensim mu ebrɛm
Well, as I buy a trouble, you know, as one say that's when you know, must say that report on the buy from Ashalajano. It's so worrying. Be a dam, no, na issue. No, Presley, I don't know whether you can have the pictures for us again, because this is one thing we have to keep talking about. Apart from Bagri Dam and the Irajima Prempe on any team, any paying for one word, TV man. This time round, I don't know how they are managing the whole thing or a TV man, but. Noise on it, no, abba form. It means that it's being managed well. See, now, my prempe, Nadmo, a year pano, my now new team, no, asi, any opinion leaders name, Mebunu, one war, a year, be a dam, Bagre Dam, na, it me between. But we just went out, Ashalajaya, and Dachi in any team, no, fantastic pictures, normally, abre si enya brain e be sa play pictures na asa ba mama nimna for Sylvester me na akwa aba na mema Eric nso akwa aba mo fan chem Sylvester tete ono de obehwema ne mpeso aso ho aseminya nkan wie fa akwa ho ana miami nua nso Eric eje nso atenase eti yenyina nhwe ye screen so wa hwe bia no bo sa shalaja this morning honorable mo bie dam no he and amountful fee any akwan no. This is the problem we are faced now. All being that waterways are easy there and baby any can say a 2 ball legu in sooner holding a day bananka in your space and a bit mako kama. But some yam yanning in you know, yes, you see there's one. I mean, a flout to Samrano. And sometimes you blame assemblies, would you blame, but I be our system now, you operate, you know. I be being a money bunch was he's so sorry. This morning, you just imagine Omeko School, California School, Omo bus. And no, I do be a director one year careful like you drying, knock off a problem about. It's so sad. Until I'm sure we'll take this conversation to the next level. Like I'm out for die. He sees you just like that. It just says it's not good. You know, I'm back to the Honorable Sylvester Tete Akwaba Beam. The last time I checked, last week on the Kusi said there's a group of person we a very serious demonstration or so. In fact, I don't know how Dominic any Charles who manages that situation, but they are really wild on this matter of road. In fact, it pushes me my friend Honorable Amakwata, but at that time now no so more call Central region, any Western region for some road inspections, but also Omunya into one, they are really on it. About minim say, okay, we in Bibiasa baby mana.
O ma hene mi da se. Ma minchia na minchia menua Eric J. Na minchia ahwefo nyina.
Ana lanchemantin su di ni birthday enra
meka ho asa.
All over now almost celebrating.
Papa ye na enra me tu kwan me bedu a day before enra anajopa na me bedu o maimwa but enra me nya kwanya e frɛ no e wish no happy birthday. Na oye me boss me board chairman e wo Ghana Enterprises Agency a e share na se. So on behalf of Miami board management and staff of Ghana Enterprises Agency, we wish you a happy birthday. Na enra me anso mi ko pie mu wo ni office ebra na adofo ahodo abe pie mu ho. Na we wish you happy birthday.
But why did you guys decide to do an approach different this time? Nationwide. Mokoya adoye wo various places.
Well,
it was so beautiful.
To be honest, Alan Sentinel. Sabi obi wo Tamale, obi wo Mampurugu, on to me mfaka say oba.
Even in the UK, I'm seeing pictures.
In the US, everywhere, in diaspora, in Europe and all that, they did that. I mean, actually, the person Alan Kojoche maintain, and it's not a shame crying. So nipa witness now Bob Bray do baby and nipa kayo. So for me, I know pay me fast kwenya na so na me constituency assistant secretary. Kobe, me wish you a very happy birthday and the ordina order. Me too kwanya na there, but I'll find a way to celebrate his birthday with him today. Answer na meko. Na omahene me constituency unim say mrashe bedweni. One of the key I was saying mrashe bedweni yourself be advocate and then be a lobbyist for the good people of your constituency. And I've made that point clear before Mbabe DMP says me also for advocate and a lobbyist. I obey to me akon aboa na national cake no be so yeso a say be obi anim say MP won to me for bottom sika enya kwan me ba ye niama I was say Miami to me ye so me start say me kika e do so pa in the 2 years or less than 2 years I'm back office but when it comes to road over here better wase and I'll continue to thank you for the effort wo Dominic menua chaso wusu Kwame Sefakan a sign opportunity amenya e betena afidie kase so mo boa me mami advocacy a more din. Yes, Minister Ba Peswa so ho ya be all the feasibility estimate in the work program we more classify no say critical road intervention for Botiano English amount from Oga South to be specific. Yanya a total of about 30 kilometers of roads
any 40 kilometers of drains are and was say critically immediately na etuma respite wo ho me new kasa idea approval has been given contract processes are ongoing the room kakra wo say payment for road contractors e na delay nti nya contractor bia no work capacity say me cost critical road
Nesika hold
how no abetumi akoye wie so that is where the problem is but here bompai number of contractors has expressed interest. Now we are going through the process to get a contractor. Sabi, and yes, we be ne yama wakwan no. Now why 2% of the road. Now I raise a certificate. Now we change say. Road no so. A number of roads that me constituency are that had been the problem. Nipa ni buy was started drains or drains no be about 2% of the total drain area one no. No I raise a certificate. Not the call. And your change say be tuaneka and son was saying kwa so. Such contractors who manage Juma obe disappointed. So that is where any ministry nankasa so a reclassification of contractors. In fact, the ministry has done so well. Say they are going to the backgrounds of every contractor. If you create any machine back so contractor wakoji equipment wakoji contract. Enti ministry no call every company. I want a lot of them cannot even execute project again. So they feel that to meet the standards, no. So be Juma, they'll be able to do. I will continue to plead and will continue to push for roads in Botian or English amount from. And I'll continue to thank you for the effort, Modi Ashemo. Now, Asalaja is part of my municipality. There were 2 constituencies forming that municipality. And Joseph Nyani, last week on also did the 50th birthday, who is a municipal chief executive. And I share his pain and frustration. Look, this peeling, enye limited to Asalaja. Asalaja dia no na eye kese. Enra me be drew ya na menya text message from a resident of Sampa Valley. Look, terrible. But Omahini, I've said this on a number of occasions. Dam ne down. You see dam no. Omahini, minkai the last time I yakwa dredge dam no.
Yenti mukura.
Yenti. Na ohwe from a straw. Water I was said dam no hold no. Dam no esi. And insuo kakra be mu a
epu afaso
and insuo no dry kakra pe na insuo ho akwatwe e wo nkran ha so human activities winning ekoso wo ho adan yesi wo ho nyina no silt ni nyina ba dam no and
I feel it no
yes I feel it me say mon frɛ hydro for no mon kan the last time mon dredge sa dam no. Now, if you want to the depth of that dam required and what is the level today? And the no one tackle no sabi innocent MC DCB or any baby near the break. Most of the affected areas today are not areas who are MC, who are engineer, sending part person sit down because a woman a permit. Because it's far away. Residences are yet see Sampa Valley for years. After how they never experienced this flooding. Why is this there? Omonya insio kitikiti to ene na ebua faso because dam nankasa ne si
emu nyina esi yentimu
mummisa say when was the last time and it cost a fortune to be able to maintain and manage it. That is why insio hu dey bia insio hu kwa atwa because the dam is supposed to hold water but then is no longer able to hold water. And there no need a problem you face and there and the anhwe ne yie baby are not flood and siege now. Or my buffer so ensure there nobody can contain and stop stop the water. Look at the size of the dam. Ne buffer so and the drain burner nipa betumi aya betumi hold it. And now do some Valley. Or my ne yasifim. Yasifim baby are na community and nipa di agro ho nyina and then nyina yensuo. Amanfo fie na de ade nyina ayensuo. Uko gina ho a ukohwe nad money aka de obetumi di aboa. MP the best you can do is to commensurate to the people. There na obetumi aya. But I'm saying, say, the cause of the problem, dam nankasa, yen dredge maintaining dam for a very long time.
I see. Because you also say more.
Papa. Omani. Me da enya asema dafom. But I think say the Minister for Works and Housing, I think say should make a visit and do further investigation.
Works and Housing
Asensu I mean, he's a very hard-working man. Okasa few way, but when it comes to Ejuma, he's on top of his job. And I believe that the last time in our conversation is planning the tour of the area. Now, me push it, say, hydro for, they should bring out a report. Then they know, say, I bring us to say, or say, dam, no, you're maintaining a dam, no more. Well, look, a whole you crow, yes, boss are dam, no, not human activity beyond Kosovo. And then a hot from Asalaja and they would do Kaswa all the way to Asalaja. Then you not Tiabo. All the way to Botiano English. Share wage activities of course war. So the remnant of all these activities, even echo goes into the dam. A call dam na feeling no. And the technical come when there. The
idea say ABC.
Yeah, no, say and the issue kakra bua na bua faso. Na koma na e de na kan issue a ye pebi a treaty. Anum wa ha. Na yes issue ni ho. Most of my place I mature, my year request me follow up for issue for my people. We don't have water. We live by the dam.
Okay, so Mesa about to be honorable, but Akwaba Eric, you have a call. I know that a cocoa for cocoa board for me and Kodi MC. No, I'm says no. So I'm seeing this, and you spoke about this. Yeah. And now I'm privy to this conversation. The Ghana Cocoa Board has secured 1.13 billion from a consortium of international banks and financial institutions to purchase cocoa beans in the 2022-23 cocoa season.
Say any Gio.
Sikabano.
Oh my God, the Oje Bosian Debiana Weniaji. And Yabisa. And when you remember me, say, me, I mean, you're penny 50 boaf on a wall, no post you pictures of it.
The pictures almost insane.
Yeah, I saw, and you remember, I think they're in my bed now. Say, Bisian, Yabisian, Yakwaji.
Tabusian, your body beer.
And any papa minister, yet dear as of my intimacy, sign name institution bit is a cocoa board. A first one, I am Yabisian, intimate to cocoa. Yakwaji Bisian near Niaji. Abba. Huh? And you will numbers of just on my yard. Cocoa board, a cow, a mini cocoa board. Cocoa rules contractor, you sign a basa sikeni hono. What are they doing about it? Huh?
What has that got to do?
And I may say, maybe because you carry a bay and just slam back as a $1 here in Africa. So because $750 in about $1 manako from and $1 10.6. $750 in my. The man almost started disbursement. And I am trying to do 15 cities. What I am telling you is that Cocoa Board as an institution, no. A kai meneno. O my a mini cocoa board. And that is the fact. Yeah, your maya. Baby, I generate a major resources to be FIPA, cocoa board account. But ya na nisa fi bi aji se kwaje besiane de abeto cocoa ni ebo e ho safo hene. And I mean I'm raise 1.8 billion. And I'm raise 1.3. Ekosi sen. And I want to say, me no kasa is here. Na me slide I have a conversation back. Hey. Ya kwaje besiane ba. Companies are hold one to cocoa na de mo no. Emu be 80% foreign companies. Who ti dem make na ba. Enti ye akwaje besian wadwama so no. Ni asan de abe resource abrofo companies na wa ha no. Na omu no momotimi atokoko ne dodo. Omu wi ahe na omode omfa so no ko. Am I tell me?
Only call more.
Very good. Enti we no jubilation be na wom. And then me know the PBC workers 2 months because almost omutimi to omoka. PBC and Ghana Cocoa. Yes, PBC. What is it 3 days ago chief executive Naka baby. Pressure.
Yes,
pressure one so na no den, you know. Huh? Because I said PBC na eto o mani ni nya so mfa so street no na o market share say 5%. Maybe a criminal number 40%. They are not resourcing the local the companies now. No product ne ba na ota ono ne mfa so de ne ka o man mu no. Enti wo kwaje besia. Omunya nyesa na omukwaje besia be di wa cha na ye ne nam no.
Kwana aje busi.
Omukodi wache wo. Keno foriata.
No.
Wo da me ba. Yeti o ma ka tia o me ba me ya na cha. Wo da me ba. Yeti ana ye o ma yizi. Ye o ma ya ye bobosia na ani age ye pese ni pa hu si age besia. Sai we bond no party na ye no mo say you oversubscribed. E tresen.
Ta manfo ni age ho
ye. Ni age ho se wo ho akono ye wo ge besia dodo. Nti wo ba wo be didi gu so. And the same you no akosi sen market na yatuma na ya bi
e honya akono sa
adenti na honya akono na udidi wachi awromo haban mu so ho haban na yedi o e te kurase enum na yedi mo ene ekosi sen so we shouldn't be as a debia and take delight say yakwaje besen that is my problem institution like Cocoa Board. Nti yentimi ya chief executive obeba o se me transfer positive reformation a ye betimi generate sika wo man mu ha true Cocoa Board na ye de ato ye cocoa. Ne enkwaje besia, ne emfa resource Olam, ne other company, bobo bi mame, other companies na ka ho. Ene Olam ne leading market share Ghana Nidia. So Cocoa Board among fan to baby. Na owura bo ahe edu na o de slide 90.
Well,
you see, Asempa. And now can no answer. It is a critical rule score. Hey, sorry, Rama Quantaco.
Oh, I more of an critical rule. So, no, it's a critical rule.
You say, no, you're not no call person. No, this is critical. I mean, so called a critical rule. That's still what's I complain.
No, you see,
it's a critical rule.
Critical road because no, but
no, you can't run away from.
Now, critical.
Maybe once a critical road, no, you the big budget team. Okay,
yes,
year of rules in September. But if you are minister, not me, maybe any budget in but what team can
do no call slide person.
They work Cassandra now to the quantity so critical, but still, and that's like as I
and then shows how to talk, and that's the challenge.
Am I the same thing, German enough? And then so to not do some market.
And try to baby.
Can be.
Because slide they are very dangerous.
You see, especially baby, I need person can say I no be afraid. And your baby, I'll bet you are reshaping those portions of the road. Look, Omahen, before me to I'm set to buy 100 trips of latrite from my pocket. 100 trips. My top aqua go selected roads so for reshaping. I can say me for machine for about 1 week. Now I'm into me reshaping from my pocket. But those places in the low lying areas, I say a taxi phone to me from my own pocket. And yet, because who could do what? Top now you can want some and be a minister corner the idea. I am Monchi Monka to the extent to say, would you know? I mean, Ubemim. I mean, with the pictures, I don't know, baby, I'll bet me reshaping. And sir, sales now a baffom, no, and then I show toa ye anuano, edifice road, and the big main road. I only yet meet about 90-95 trips of 20 cubic trucks a day. So you talk, can see na it's you no fish road bar, and yes, you never, and the sales in never, na ye monchi monka, many places. But in fact, the chief director, the urban roads director,
Alaji.
Chief director is Alaji. Any urban roads engineer, the engineer Amu Godfred, they've been very helpful. We've gone through the process. Na meti wo mo office. Yemfa fa yesi enye ni say bebia odi we fa enko se kwan we. Look, they've done a thorough job. For the engineers, it was look. I thought it was much easier than I was no. Oh, 50 say aha say nti because yeah. We ha na one year baby be connect ye. 1 year specific drains. The measurement na the idea nyina they've done a very good job for me. Now I can say be award the contract no. Na contract akwa ye. Did be me can say me chrome for the say omo ye demonstration na omo hene or this say omo ye demonstration. But the best omo we ye demonstration it doesn't solve the problem. Monhwe steps are ya take ni effort am MP. Me the shame in ensuring say I buy attention be baso. That is the role of an MP. And I have not failed in that respect. Say, me advocate, me push it. That is why I keep mentioning people like you, Kwame Sefakai. I mean, the biggest platform Obenya or Maimutu, so Bekan apart from the floor of parliament, the media. Now, the biggest platforms, and I'm to the extent that wow 2-9 every year program, it tells you say, and yeah, many was a but I'm very much convinced we will get a respite for the challenge of my people soon.
Okay, so I think what we have to really look at now is this Galamsey fight. I feel the bread though. I feel the Yamian bread. And Eric, the India bread is can you imagine the president not the year 2 line? No call no any crewman. I feel the bread though. Can you imagine that the ministry almost showing your former good years almost no. I don't know whether actually I don't know where we are headed towards now.
Oh my, this Galamsey issue. And me the so who me position now as Empire FM. Me know. As o man ye wasundie. Obi a oru be play said e be ya Galamsey sem no betimi akofom. But o man baby edru no. Enya me na on slide adwuma. That is the fact. Yen can okre. Yen call the appropriate quarters was a omo boy ho ban for now. Man penny betina konwa so mo sentrofo ya na mo ko start Galamsey campaign. And or then ho be gym. Oman Oka 2017 eba mo started, was it 2018 rather? Mo started this Galamsey issue. Series of enyama NCC. Ya na ye nyama hodo asema mpeni ma nani ko ho a ka bridge man asekakra. I am not against say a good year for man was here too because I are there. Yankopon de shiro man na e betimi afa so. Ama ya sitine mo asesa. Ba ye de ne de a good year na from no. Ye to a good year no na ye sell man na nkasa that is Ghana for ye de. Intuition baby a de na dru na I do say nananom de meti so bi blame omo a me na onye fine. I said it yesterday because earlier na conversation number and we say omo nka bi obi anka ne de. Enra me kan daily graphic and someone na ye na no tune for kan. Any ma o kan na 100% correct. I really say no.
Wait. The Chronicle.
Hey. Ayaka. Hey, na oche hin no se den. Oche hin okay. Eh.
Oche hin akasebi.
Wakasebi. O my obekasa.
Very furious
yes.
As illegal miners invade cocoa farms.
And nye cocoa farms no nko ani kru ho akra serious. Say ho ye man ano. And ade we sha se a empanimfo ka ne kruma. And on my your problem back the way na ye politics no. Erika J na beba betena se aka asem na ya because o ye NDC ni hu ni say he is coming from a political perspective. And no be na E11 come review no ye nya time na ekoso a. What am I say? Ye started Galamsey hu come onye but ye betena se pe and ya che excavators 500 naira. Oh na slide ba mo so mo penso say you see that debate and ya twa so na ye bedru ne. I'm a Uber the same ministry. We are so much me by and then me penny jina upon it all. And I'm me disappointed in him. Still I'm disappointed because ye no GDI mu bi mu ye di praise in so ye bebu no oba be ye juma. But oba as a media work no ye ma Galamsey operators. We be hu no bi ana site I say forest no the media for akojina. We are not seeing anything. And on my look at the areas now, you see nkofo na target here. Omudi Jumana. I was reading this story. Crusading Guide, right? Akonta mining has no mining lease. And I'm a Akonta mining Sujina Bontin said almost permit to enter the.
Yeah, let me tell you one and pay you.
Yes.
They challenge him so for the.
Yes, documents. That is what they are saying. And you see, because they are party big guys, they think say
no,
they can.
Me, it's not about the party big.
I
believe that your only documents now, oh yeah, they're illegal. You should be punished.
Who is going to punish them? Who doesn't know the owner of Akonta mining?
Chairman won't to me.
Everybody knows. Over punish won't to me. What would they do to him? Nothing. It is Uncle Fona. Among show leadership, no. Do you think we can fight Galamsey? Now Galamsey is fighting us as a nation. There's a story. EU for kind cocoa and a coffee once a meboa. I saw that story. Yes, could you upon Kroma Brazil's near the other. Like a critical issues that say I'm for ye and Komwa. Bear 5 years no, or my syndicated loan or Mokoja no Mobosino. Will be a cranny will be who and so more syndicated loan because the cocoa no ye classify and say a good product. And I'm no because I wouldn't say China or Mudia cocoa. Inti by 10 years na China to me produce cocoa in Ghana. We should be very careful. Galamsey na adu twemu. Omanya ye wo mu a ye kwa ebretu nyina ya makwan. Amafo magudi ebetu no kwati kwan so ye de say no. Menu abugina po ba in the first 2 years or see we dua nua nkwan ekoso 12 million Ghana cedis. Ni ye say kwaye. De nyankopon dua ne fili de che no ye bugu. Achimota forest kama eda ha na no ada na ekofa abrofo beto ho periphery na etwitwa no na ebe wie na short. So Abu dear, I'm still disappointed in him, but I don't know the obet me aye nya me back because me praise no papa I won't lie. And the way things are going,
do you blame him?
He's the sector minister. Na na do nya gidie bi woni mu. Ye asoma kire me. Say so ambassador to India.
The China was India.
India, yeah. And Peter Meuna na one ye dey call very good. Ye no look at how the media mu nyina ma na baso. Kanokre.
Nokre.
And they who saying, what are you seeing? Ano eden. Sly, mokwa munu no money na nkasa se emabunu no. Oya maketi ha mo asa ne nsem na okeka na ahwe na Ghana fo agye di afa ho se hwe ni etim. So no de oba na wabedi atem na okọ. O se etise kube.
Nipa oni o machia wa ba kire mu asempa. Ozu gusu pia ne se
keti ha mo abakire mu asempa.
I want you.
Na mo ka se ya na hearing impaired ana.
Ah,
yes. What diga na mabunu atem se o ba kire mu ache se na ma hene
na say na oche obi o kasa na wa no kosi bone obi ji wa
na no kosi bone keti amonti kroma hwan na enim se ne kasa anye o nyawe.
Are you talking
about on ye penny o kasa o san be kirim onim how many times na keti amon na pass me ba me de ma si from how many times na keti amon na pass commenter wasan ba sem pass o be kirim check
okoka from antem ye ba
o am kirim then o de papa penny mu o ti kroma da bi o kasa wi adi so be kirim Eric J da ben na me maba show makasa wi a message sem san kwa kire mo sister station eto da mo credit here yi kakra ya na ebe ye mpanimfo no
mami galamse ensensemi se minua edi blame no emma abujina bonko na it's not being fair. Yes, so you were say what you were emphatic, and I think say to me, let's be fair to the young man. Or me younger brother, let's be fair to him. You can't ubia or you're very assertive or you're pragmatic.
No, it's
not relented. Look, Michelle no Manhattan. And I don't know really program now. He was catching the connecting flight back to Accra. Look, on Fane Juma in Niagara. To be honest with you, on Fane Juma in Niagara. Look, on my name, Galam says same. I'm happy say we can say ye politics no film. On man penning did the second term to form say a back costing no ni seat krana is prepared to go down. The same way no mumu campaign no man penning that akojina baby. Galam say for ya chimu nyina ye ba jam. Wekubwahi mu national officer no akojina baby ye be jam na munye galamsey. Where were you? Look, Omahini Galamsey belt e Ukrumha. Check the last elections. We lost almost all the seats along the Galamsey's way. You were the beneficiaries. Check it. About 89 constituencies along the Galamsey belt. We lost almost all of them. Because of propaganda, ni die mo penning for. So the fight against Galamsey enye nipa baako for ntokwa because nsunsuanso ne ba e kan nyane e kan nsuo e kan nyama bebre enye minkwa ne beka me ena agencies ni ministries yourself a fighting Galamsey no enye baako for. So we cannot blame the minister for lands and natural resources. What about the Ministry of Environment? What about a friend say Agric Ministry? All of them agencies, different agencies are part of the fight against Galamsey, including Yenkra politics. Now national officers who have met the Galamsey people, former CEO of Minerals Commission, Galamsey site, promising the people you buy jamo because of percent NDC by power non position. That is what we were going to do. Tony Obi, any national officers, including your own flag bearer. So then you turn around and blame the government. Sabi, Abayin Ben Obepese, former minister for lands, Inusa Fuseni. Ofi ministry or see the fight against Galamsey, you've lost it. Because you didn't have any plan. Because that I Jimun and Galamsey didn't start 5 years ago. It's been part of our subculture. Ye biemu ma China for bemna and the idea. E di enya. And mama ye politics ni free mu. Na yen kan sem no se bi mimimia e no ye galamsey a se emrabi chima e was ye di ni die. It doesn't matter where you stand. It is about the environment, it's about our sustainability, it's about the future of our country. Look, omani nkrofo ebe kakra eduane kra ye export agriculture product ebe ma yesika pa even more than cocoa. I betumi anya kwanya export kra no ye bebra. Because asase a udue mu we no chemicals akọ ye start say test this ya. Na fi say wontumi export as obedi. Na wo na wudi no obi say nje say obekọ ni man mo say wo akoto na wo na wudi no so ya. What is the growth of Ukraine there? Omo crunch you. They can't even trust the water you treat Ukraine you know. They import water constantly. Omo dey feed your family. Serious. Yes, that is where baby akwa do no. Hey. Politicians said you would say we should accept the blame. Now we campaign elections that you shouldn't make Galamsey part of your electoral way. Because exactly. Muma emre wohon yen she emra no mukena. But me
o can say me tell me na nka me yi wa.
Okay, yen try home meeting back up e ba. Come on, so what had me say, hi, Adom TV, Badwam Jumaje na so awhwe. So, now do we see answer that was.
The mechanism. Elections beba. Nipa tu Galamsey ya emra etu mususa no. Omuzu will vote. The politicians, some may take advantage of them and promise them and use them. Because Galamsey nyina dodo na nyagide wo NDC mo. A sign sema former President Mahama Kokaye. A sign sema Tony Obin Kokaye. A sign sema Kwekubu Ahim Kokaye. No munam Galamsey piti mo. Yes, ye ba, yem bi samu he, munyamu ye Ghana for, munfomu unkojim. Such an irresponsible statement from people seeking to lead this country. And they turn around and come and blame all of us. And when no sema mukaye, Oma and Metias is here. There are a lot of people I don't even know who may admire me by virtue of position I'm aware and I may be a the same thing applies to him. The same thing applies to you. Nzawu kasa na opetumi nti ube say o mine no na we agi to me. Na ogi to me no we are. Why? Eso na ba bedi wo mine. Those are the things no me pacho you no keep time. Enu na me feel say adeni nya we must be honest to ourselves and say don't attempt to benefit from it politically and turn around to think say uba be ni ye. Na ede na oye. You see, come and condemn the statement of former President Mahama. Kwekubu Ahi Tony Obin. Mu call Galamsey site. Eko come be brugu mu say mo de ye ba ye be jamo na mo ko enu nti omu de ebufuo etu abati ya MPP the entire Galamsey belt about 87 constituencies. Enti de ye can say look, Omahini, we must continue to expose people doing this illegally. Now, yema prospecting license and not just a fako na fako too quiet. Yema opportunity say ko prospecting yen say no binya prospecting license na no tu ate say o si o manya license e kwa ko yep mining na o tu esim. They go and destroy. No reclamation and abandon interventions aba. Yen can say mining on a small scale mining yabra ewo maimo. Yabra ewo two places, water bodies and the forest zones. Want to mean Galamsey in the water body or in the forest reserve. It's been banned, it's been outlawed. And it's over ye Galamsey. Abanya kwako do baby crash ye the equipment bois. Said ye buy water bodies. But the look, Mamika assembly and so Niama old videos. NDC first started rehashing.
Not NDC. No.
Well, more rehashing. Listen, people have started rehashing. People.
Yes. Sometimes even the media gets it wrong.
They get it wrong. All videos. No more starting rehashing. Yes. Very dangerous. Look, very dangerous. And yet healthy. Look, the fight against Galamsey. Look, now that show went how many minutes. Which is very critical about cocoa syndication. look, abrofo kwan bi so always you started ye Cote d'Ivoire.
Ayon Kofano.
Ayon Kofano.
To determine the price.
Why no almost started ye almost polygana. Pointed the red zone se bukura mukoko no galamsey na de ade. E bank kakra you standards bi na de ade. E bank kakra. 1.3 billion. Look, you cannot tell me say it will not have any positive impact on an economy.
But his concern is that can't we raise?
No, how do you raise the money? Are you trading? Or are you trading? Are you commodity? Ukoton. Nipa na ebeto koko no. Raise assurance na to me raise facility to be able. I agree with him, sir. I agree with him, sir. Where the chunk of the money goes is problematic. Especially you liberalizing internal buying of cocoa. I would say a deep becomes that this should be a reserve for local companies. Alaji global. Sabi.
Global haulage.
Global haulage. Onye nipa wakuta ne PhD. But we born who what so successful in the internal buying of cocoa. Adentin PBC. Internal buying of cocoa liberalization. It came under the NDC 92-93 when Cashpro became the leading buying cocoa company in this country. That is where PBC started having their problems. So they were giving syndication money to private company. In a worst case scenario, that perhaps you say is a Ghanaian company. But then foreign companies are taking over. So the value chain of cocoa. And then in so when they make the profit, you could just abra for some cocoa mine or your mine.
$1.50 don't come back.
Some you or mine, walk uncle Bobusia, you have to the DNA in Guasia on degree. Oko Jiba, now the amount ubroni. So far cocoa. What kind of system is this? And this is not limited to one particular regime. And I hope we need to speak against this. Said we Ghana for, said we are born to the extent that we can't even buy cocoa. Our regulations won't.
That is the fact.
So for me, I think, say, we must be able to speak to the issues as it is. Look, cocoa board, license buying companies, they work cocoa board. Now share allocation of syndicated facility to them. And you see, it's not free. Who could guarantee from a bank? Yeah. The bank guarantees for you. But about 80% of the fund goes to foreign companies. Yeah. So they plow back all the money again. So the value chain, apart from the poor farmer in the village, who gets nothing, the whole value chain is gone.
Am I? Slide. Baby want to me yard. Baby want to me yard. Am I? The guy say you're born twice 2020. Young call for no be called Galamsey side to Ramahama Mokambino. Say utie the Ramahama kind. I feel no way say. You see Penika say. Penika. Say what you now? When you Ramahama kasa na chirimu. KTM on the no kind of parliament. Penika say no say. Wait. Wanaroma. Kwa wasa chese mama di. With the issue of KTM no. KTM. No, with the issue of KT or no kind of parliament or between we position. But me a party communicator and a flag bearer can't say my one chance. That one is different. No problem. Ramahama say. No. Or say. Galamsey kona or say kon. Kwan fasuti e gudie. But see e kon Galamsey. Ni e beche China for. Ni e di omo koni e beja omo. Asha ho anchen Ghana for 1000 eye Galamsey. But ye de ne koji sign no hydro. Na Ghana osafuma afọ ka na na o se ye kwa akọpẹ besian wo China mami ya ye chini oh osafuma afọ na ka o netu mampani fo ana onim.
But that was not the consideration.
And I'm saying he's the presidential advisor na ya osafuma afọ o se mami ya ye chini ye China fo sika ye de ne tumu enkosi aga ba Ghana fo na e bi fi kwa medanso yeji se hwiyo so bodi ne de keka ho no ono de ye chini ne ye mani di mfie nan wa afiase a but okay, national anthem a year under assassin China for nka if for citizens won't mean treaty or more no because Galamsey ni be fight but ye ma ye nkoye say ye be fight bi mu agya bi mu ye ba ye de mra kwan so be fa is a calamity to say so enye musuo it is like be on tiase but the issue is me no kaza say there's a story here yes akonta man almost money license chama won't me ye there no sa akonta man ewo necessary documentation ni na on kasa famra bontene yenka because untimi o ma na ho permit me boa
Dabi
ana o ma permit
Dabi
so if indeed Matiso na mabonten kasa wo nyemes kire utimiwa forest. Bring it out. Ni ye data is sign. Ni nipa kro na wo sen aba abonten aba kasa nyom ne ma permit. That is what they are doing now. Okay. So for my brother Abu, I like him. I can several platforms. But the me person me training is a kono AI cosmetic. Me ade a me mpeni se yama wa adwuma na da bia media for di wachi na cameraman kan. Ni ekotwa be kan kire omo hwe Adom TV. Omo no solution be no omo dey ma. When we implement a policy, when our two subcommittees, and you mentioned several ministries are a joint operation. Was a moon and a man penny didn't come down at Tosono. Professor from Pombo, no ministry, environment, or the moon at committee, yes, excavator and on best for Fanu Krumakwa. What did they do? So, Mono Galam say fight an idea. Yeah, come in a holistic manner, I understand. But you can't talk of holistic approach without the political element, the class now. Omune timi high excavator to excavator no eye ejuma no me timi to excavator. I can't. So leaders in the country yeah assassin you. Ene se papa penimu awadi be 60 years. Etimi ka se o twa ne koku agu atu galamse a de bia ye kona no eden. And whereby a leader who lead the world, it is very difficult to control your subjects. That is it. So President Akufo-Addo just 4 days ago in Soto ewe hu krum se fonyine na ye ofa nyame nenim. And I remember years ago Ura Mahama koka galamse ekoso we chibi hu asem no omo fa the political dimension so tagging kofo bi se chibi ye galamse headquarters na no as a poolside kro no mu nyina obi asumi. Is that what they want? So they should sit no more reflect on nyema bi aye enye, then we stop it. Omaya no nananom de omo mfomo nche galamse business no. They are not part. Na no ada elubo. Yese ohene ba ko bi yese ono so de asobididwe ne dan nachi. Yenkwache no. Ama yenkwache no. Politicians na omosi mekuduka constituency Trabom Forest dome yese forest ne China for no ngo. Ade not away.
And me say draw attention and say
me say na me ni tese odi minister me hu ni nti obeti.
Okay, so you see how them say but honorable the government has hinted at plans to review the electronic transfer levy.
Oh, yes. No. Now review your cancellation. You for the kind. Review. Nah.
Now so there.
Oh my hand. Ura Mahama Kaso Moon review free SHS. Or see you Chelsea him chum. And I'm on my barry. Yet is an abrofu in Adani. REVIEW. And why? Actually cancellation. Mona mo share no. What ti kruma omanya yebuye tumo fo. Mato bibi na boden. Muntie nipa. And enye review na mo ka no.
Omahene. Niam bi wo ho a ye na wo
me see review. Ye ne mo nyina na post school. Enye review ni. Slide in.
What can minister?
We a new model.
What can minister the statement?
There be review abam.
What can minister the statement?
Oh. Mahama Kasa and the statement.
Oh, Mrashe Bedwam.
What can minister the statement?
What can you now?
What can minister the no can?
What
can minister? Minister, me na you be some question. Mami ya no. Nyabotre.
But say review about
Eric. Mami can some show. For me, baby I tie revenue.
We know.
The bia a expansion of the net is not the increasing of the rate that matters. Because a base no yekesia. Na yeketikiti kra eboa. And now the policy be about there's always a time for review.
It is a free SHS policy. Good.
Of course.
Me can't review. No, almost a cancellation.
Now can't review. You see, abemo will review be a lead to cancellation. Yeah, back to mami can. You started 4-year SHS. And I'm come review. Your interpretation of your review ended as say mudi by 3 years. These are the experiences you can't want some.
Cancellation.
Oh, you be painting and
this issue of e-levy. So far, you say the expectation of the policy, no, maybe you know, baby, you survey from all the stakeholders. A banner say, you be now your exemptions near reduce when never year. Who take that decision? A matter of getting revenue for this state. No, you see, Momo dear, the Mupani say, I can be ginsem, a best say. Now, we're taking advantage of it. In the face of all this, more per development. And so, at one bit here, now my development, it do and then, mo ya krasa say bia review beba never say if I'm from any exemptions and if I do
what was our position as a party?
Your position was zero.
Yes,
your position was zero. Your position is zero. So you don't have a position. Minority leader, I propose 1%.
Enra nyumre.
Mochi no we.
Meba enra nyumre.
Tobo.
Mekoto ade e wo mo.
Oh.
Mani wie. Adekode no 204 Ghana cedis.
Mani wie.
They charge me VAT 7.98. Me the mobile money me send it 200. Yes, I team
electronic.
Yes, I team me.
Now what's your problem?
Nanya robbery. Me ya team tax e wo ade na matua no so. Me say ya telcos no so say atem. Ade.
Na. Ade. Ojina ho na oto ade wo.
Robbery.
Ojina ho. What is a robbery?
Robo me.
What is a robbery?
Me bottom me internet bottom na advance atum.
Na
robbery.
You see, Omahini,
that is our position.
We have a long way to go as a country. Me see
mo review in
minority leader. I propose 1%. Say enti somra 1%.
Omahini, what is the meaning of review?
Oh, na ke no ma mean kasa.
Mentiase.
Meaning.
Eric J.
Sly me NDC no ba me see review. Me mentiase.
Review ni say NDC for can review no ahwe omu yi. Omba omu twem.
MPP review dey.
MPP review ni say ye be yen sakrai ma na ye.
Ye amu for no be sua dey free dey.
Omu sua. Mumu dey no in court. Mumu review in court no. Ye lead to cancellation.
Okay. Inti review ne be in court.
Yeah, me can a language.
A formal assessment of something.
Exactly.
With the intention of instituting change if necessary.
Exactly. You don't mean
that. Review when you
don't mean that.
Omahini. Ne interpretation and another demand.
Omahini, the attorney say, "Yeti say."
Admit and say, "Oh, Papa can say."
Oh, what do you mean so can say?
Just admit it.
What do you mean so can say? What do you mean so can say? Osi oman peni kasa no osi say NDC ni say review ahwe ni ye oba obetwem and no crap because mama enum se mo kan osi so that much money no share on school mo e say ni pa no say me nya kwanya na me ba
me school me kasa
osi on fanya free osi on fanya free now you think
why they started progressive free education.
Look, please.
Progressive, no, I understand.
What is progressive? What is it?
That has been your belief.
38 cities. 30.
What are you talking about?
38 cities.
That has been your belief.
No, why they started progressive? Who started it?
Look, so what was Sikana? Umfanye free SHS. Now I go jina baby say me ba me review. What does that?
Omahini.
You don't even believe in the policy.
Finance minister all can review asemi.
Finance minister believes in a
Beka chere so hwe ne ho. So no akwachi motor school no
yes
this thing I thought that admit
but that's a policy. It's different from
no I know it's a policy Masa mameka some it's a policy but your woman penny na ordinary no ka sem bia more or less like a policy statement we a sector minister okojina ho na se bi yes certain things you know and you know na me o man na kwabena sante wo na o kan anka your story
but finance minister
there be wo kan anka your story. Look at their campaigns. Policy be anywhere or quiet review. Now 7 years straightforward. And then you levy by 1 year. Why are you thinking of review? Because you never been quiet. Free SHS. It's all well with the policy. No,
we've said
sit and re-strategize.
We've said so.
Why you are doing the
NDC for me, Sam George, deputy ranking, our communication, the vice chairman, our communication. Leading members of the NDC publicly admit their statement say NDC ba no more try ye levy more they won't even support the party again.
But the president has flagged by a former president spoken to
he has said so. Yes. So Mamika Samcho. So when you come to review,
that is our position.
That is your position.
Yes. One can so be review.
Also Mamika Samcho. So in this particular case, ye levy.
I say we will repeal.
Oh,
that is the exact word.
Okay, so because of time. An assurance that Momo review any cancellation.
New review. Already
new syllabus.
Already minister statement. Clear. We always need to expand the tax. ɛni sɛ sɛ nipa na etua ɛtoɔ no complaining na revenue.
ama ɛsɛ sɛ ni 50 cents a yɛti o onim sa.
Oh no. Lẹsẹ mbra no na yẹ. Osu diẹ na yẹ wẹ sẹ. Diẹ na adiẹ ni wo nyina wo dun si aka 100 cedis a wosu jọ 50.
O production team.
Jantro no.
Busa producer say obia nka bi ma ne nte da so send 50 ni 30 cedis a team.
That was the initial time.
Initial connection man for we. Oh my God.
Well, yeah, that was it. Thank you so much for watching.